Eccleshafen.
Eccleshafen, there you
I hear it heels click every time you say his name.
go. Every time. Then we have, you know what? Purple guy is going to be Tiefling tonight.
Woo!
And Brad, what class was your character again?
Oswin the Bard.
Oh, Oswin the Bard. I have the Bard right here.
Awesome.
And Jason, are you clericing up again, right?
Nope, I'm a paladin.
Oh,
the Vengeance paladin.
I think the cleric died.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think twice.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Multiple times.
They died the same way. It doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's okay. Clerics are here. And there's our paladin. So we have our
I'm a
four
tilted
adventurers.
human.
So I'm now going to switch our main camera. Sorry, Pussy Cam. As y'all are in this room right here with that, eastward leading hallway that Oppenheimer von Heckenschleffel. His heels click and he sees that edging of the secret door. There are no traps as you approach it or investigate around the edge.
Does it open?
It does appear to have a handle and it opens outward into the hallway. You do not see any keyhole, anything to lock it, any kind of mechanism that would prevent it from opening. It's just extremely well hidden.
Okay. I will tell everybody. And I will open the door.
I want to help him open the door.
You see the paladin come strutting down the hallway as Opie's getting the door cracked open. It doesn't seem to have much. You don't seem to have much trouble, like at all.
Okay.
Do so. You see a 10-foot by 10-foot room open in front of you, Opie. Waves of heat blast out from this cramped cell. The walls are inscribed with reliefs carvings that show volcanic cities ablaze. Rows of tiny holes are bored into the floor and the 10-foot ceiling. A human skeleton is embedded in the far northern wall, and it holds an iron sconce. Well, the wall holds a sconce. The body don't hold anything no more. There's a burning, singular red candle sitting in that sconce.
So is it humid or just dry heat?
It is a very dry heat. It almost feels like you're standing on the edge of a volcano. That's how warm it is.
I could always walk in there and grab it.
Why would you want to grab it?
Well,
That sounds like a bad idea.
No, it could be a great idea. I'm curious why you would want to take something.
because every time that we've walked into a room so far, we had to remove something out of it to go further.
Yeah. Fair enough. I walk in and grab the candle.
All right. As you grab the candle, it's a bit warm in this room. You're able to get it off the sconce, but nothing seems to happen. Seems to be a pretty ornate red candle with an average flame.
All right. Can I walk out?
Yes, you can.
Does the candle go out?
The candle does not go out. You just now have a pretty little candle.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I do.
Yeah,
I
but
will
don't you
use-
go crazy?
Only even more crazy than our RA am. So let's do it.
I hold the candle before you.
I will detect magic upon it.
All right. And as you try to cast Detect Magic, you sense it is a regular candle.
This candle is very lame, guys. No tripping balls at all.
I try to put the candle out.
All right. As you snuff the candle out, it seems to extinguish. Ooh.
I walk back into the room.
All right. As you walk back into the room, you feel kind of that heat wave again. Just feels like you start sweating instantly. Your armor feels a bit heavier than it might have at one time. But other than that, no.
Should we try to shut the door on you?
Sure. Why not?
I will gladly close the door on him.
I want to be in the room with OP.
I will still gladly shut the door on both of them.
But before you do that, let me relight the candle first.
Okay.
Because it was lit for a reason.
And just in case something fucky happens, we get a +3 to saving throws or aura protection.
Okay.
So the paladin and what? Opie's a human?
Yeah.
Sames.
Okay. So as y'all go into the room, Rylu closes the door behind y'all. And I need dexterity saving throws. You start to see lava come shooting out of those little holes bored all around the room. Opie, the candle is not.
I missed the holes, huh? Okay.
Fantastic. You said dexterity?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. 17. A dirty 20.
Okay. That's definitely good.
Remember, you get +3, Brian.
Oh, man, I don't know. 26.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Y'all are both good.
Well, not really. We have lava pouring out at us. Is there anything else in this room that I may have missed?
Yes.
More holes.
I'm going to re-explain the room. Y'all both take 13 points of damage. Fire damage.
Fantastic.
Don't send in the tiefling, guys. He's only resistant against fire.
And any resistances on magic items that you have are invalid right now. They are not currently working.
That's also good to know.
Woo!
Okay. At this point, to reevaluate the room, this is the intro I read at the beginning. The walls are inscribed with relief carving showing volcanoes setting cities ablaze. Rows of tiny holes are bored into the floor and the 10-foot ceiling. Human skeletons embedded in the opposite wall and holds an iron sconce. This is where Brian took said candle from.
Can we leave now that the door's shut?
It does not seem that there is a keyhole, a handhole, or anything. It just seems to be another part of the wall. And give me 1 second while you talk plain with Paladin.
Could we knock on the door? Could they hear us?
I don't. That's perfectly valid. What's the trap in here though, other than obviously the lava?
Seems like there's just boreholes somewhere, like in the ceiling, and it's just raining lava down on us. And that explains the skeletons.
Well, but there's probably a latch or a button or something.
Your 21 passive perception does not see a latch or a button or something.
Oh, great.
Would I, if I actively look for something, you think that would make a difference?
It could. You never really know.
Yeah.
I would like to help you, give you advantage with that if you need it.
Okay. On the outside of the wall, it feels like a regular day. The bard and the tiefling are just kind of chilling. I'm like, I wonder what's going on in there.
We're actually just playing with like a card game or something.
I want to knock on the door and see if they can hear me.
All right. They do not seem to hear you.
That's unfortunate.
So it's not too much better than my passive. It's only a 23.
You do not see any additional sconces, any extra bored holes. You just see that this lava is flowing in from the ceiling and the walls around you.
Can I take the sconce from the skeleton?
The sconce is on the wall.
Oh, can I take it off the wall or move it or twist it? Or
as you grab a hold of it, it just seems to be extremely hot, just sears. It seems like if you made an athletics check, you might be able to rip it off. But other than that, it doesn't look like it twists, turns, has a lever on it, any secret buttons.
Hey, Pally, come rip this thing off the wall.
Okay. Does a 11 rip that thing off the wall?
I'm assisting you to rip it off the wall.
Okay. Does a 11 rip it off the wall?
An 11 does not, Mr. Paladin, as y'all get rained on by more of this lava. I need another round of dex saves.
It's too hot. I can't do it. OP.
30.
I just got a nat 20, so.
Okay, so half damage again. 10, 19, 26, 13 points of damage again. As you are rained on by this lava. It seems to burn quite a bit.
What's happening to the skeleton? Is it just like looking at us or what?
At this point, no, it's melting underneath the lava as it's starting to fill up the floor. You've got about an inch or two of lava that's starting to build up at this point.
If I put the candle near the wall, does it highlight anything? Kind of like if something was written in where you have the little blue lights.
Okay, yeah, a secret
Black
script.
light.
Yeah,
Okay.
script.
Give me an investigation as you take the candle all around the room. Just like
I'm gonna do lay a hands on myself.
Okay, and you just see the paladin rubbing
25.
himself in the middle, like, this hurts. Ow, ow, ow,
This is
ow.
not the time for that. Investigation. 24.
24. All right. As you go around and look at the volcanic ruins, you just see scenes of death, mayhem, and destruction all over these walls, but no secret writing, no Fibonacci series, no Illuminati secret message. And I need another round of deck saves.
And right after we do the deck saves, I will put the candle back on the sconce.
Okay.
25.
Good.
26.
Good and good. And you take 12 points of fire damage this go around. Y'all are learning to avoid the fire a little better as you're just bounding from wall to wall. I can imagine the big paladin and the human like trying to hide in the shadows around here, holding the candle as you put it back into the sconce. Nothing seems to happen. Besides that continual lava raining in over your heads. But
Was there any agreed upon time in which I opened up the door that we said for time elapse?
yeah, no, it's been about 18 seconds at this point.
I won't open up the door then.
Okay, so yeah, y'all just kind of looking around, looking at the big hole up there.
After about a minute, I would certainly do so because that's way too quiet of time.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a lot of flapping done in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So
Come out as barbecue, then I certainly know something went down.
yeah. So what are y'all doing in the little lava room?
I'm thinking it's got to be something with the scandal.
okay. I don't know what we can do with this fucking candle.
What haven't we done?
I'll need another round of deck saves.
Yeah.
As you try and figure out what you're doing, what is the possible solution? The lava just starts to fill up the room little by little, inch by inch.
Yeah.
25.
Only got a 17 that time.
Ooh, okay. Is that total?
Yeah.
That's going to fail this time.
Okay.
Oh, no.
25 points of fire damage or 12 for the pally.
Okay, I will. I mean, the only thing we haven't done is put the candle out. So I snuffed the candle. I lick my fingers and I put it out.
Okay, so as you lick your fingers and put it out, you find yourselves instantly transported, moved along. You find yourselves in a cell that smells quite moldy. You hear the sizzle from your clothes as you plop down as they stop burning. It's damp and the walls are covered with snails and oysters. They feature sculptural reliefs of tidal waves destroying coastal cities and ships. A merfolk skeleton embedded in one of the walls clutches an iron sconce fitted with a burning red candle. Suddenly, lukewarm water begins to pour from the ceiling above from more of those tiny little holes in this 10-foot room.
Great.
But this is a different room?
This is a completely different room, but it's the same type as they were magically transported.
What did we?
Rylu and
it's covered in crystal.
are going to open up.
The room will now open up.
Yes, it will open up and lava will come flowing out of it.
I back out.
I will casually step away.
Y'all are able to back out. It goes like 10, 15 feet around the base of this area. But other than that, it's
Oh my God, you're dead!
Does it cool off?
Look at the skeleton. It has to be the human.
You only see one skeleton in there as you get a brief glance on the way back. But as we have water pouring in on Opie and Jason, what are y'all doing?
Do we still feel like this is that the magic items don't work?
It still feels like magic items don't work.
I feel like this is a better situation, at least.
Well, until we suffocate.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Is there a candle in here?
Yeah, he said it was another iron sconce.
Yes, there's another candle in here, and there are several snails and oysters. Snails slithering along the wall, and oysters just sitting on perches all around.
Does my little snail god know anything here?
You do not hear your snail god right now, actually.
Yeah, if there's no magic, then there's. So there's a skeleton in here too, right?
No skeleton in this one.
You said it was like a merfolk type.
Yeah, I thought you said it was.
I'm a liar. Yeah, a merfolk skeleton is embedded in the wall, and he's the one that is clutching that iron sconce.
He's embedded in the wall. Was the other one embedded in the wall, or is he sitting below it?
He was sitting below it. This one seems like he's been here for a while, similar to Pirates of the Caribbean and Davy Jones' ship, where they've kind of grown into the wall.
Is that candle lit?
The candle is lit.
Part of the ship,
snuff
part of
it
the crew.
out.
As you snuff it out, nothing happens besides water continuing to fill the room. It is now 2 feet high in a 10-foot tall room.
Okay, and I light it back up with my Tyndall and flint.
All right, give me a sleight of hand. Disadvantage because you're trying to do this while water is raining in from overhead.
Can I like cover up, like keep the water
You
out?
Yeah, you could grant advantage to make it a straight roll.
Okay. Well, let me reroll it then. I rolled the same thing. So an 18. An 18.
A 19. You are successful in getting it lit, but the water still seems to pour from overhead.
Motherfucker.
What about
Okay.
these snails? Are they doing anything? Are they alive or are they just dead?
Oh yeah, no, they're alive and slithering along the wall, being little slimy snails.
Is there like a pattern to their madness? Like, are they go into a certain location, or
No.
is it like kind of random?
Random in all different locations.
I pick up the. I pick up a snail.
All right, as you pick
And
up
I
a snail.
inspect it. Is it?
Seems alive. Seems like you've seen it on NESCAR Go Dish before, but other than that, doesn't seem to be a crazy magical snail.
Escargot, huh? I cook it over the candle.
You hear it screeching "Rah!" as the water's gone up to about 3 feet. As you just see Opie roasting a snail. You see its shell crack after about 6 seconds of sitting over the fire.
All right. Well, that should kill any parasites. My bottoms up after I eat it.
All right. You find yourself shut off into a different room,
Whoa,
leaving
fuck.
your companion behind. The walls.
I think I see him eat the
Oh yeah,
snail, right?
Oh,
yeah. He was very vocal about it, so you can do the same thing. It'll just take another round.
I mean, I guess I'll do that.
The walls of this new cell are covered with reliefs showing desert sands swallowing the ruins of civilization. A bas-relief of a robed Medusa dominates one wall. It wears a stone necklace with an obsidian pendant and clutches an iron sconce with a red burning candle in it. Sand begins to fall from tiny holes bored in the 10-foot high ceiling, and you hear a rumbling noise under the floor.
Man, I'm getting tired of these rooms.
Yeah. And the rumbling concerns me.
Oh yeah, that's. I hope it's not like a Star Wars type situation.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be kind of like when they get sucked into the garbage.
Yeah,
And
the Starlight
Opie, as
pit.
you fall into the room, you're going to notice with your passive a seam running down the middle of the floor. It divides the room in half. It suggests the existence of a pitfall trap.
Okay, well, I'll let him know now. Okay, I'll go around the room. Is there like an edge to it? Can I see an edge? Or is it like the whole floor?
It's the whole floor.
Great.
Is there anything for you to hang on to or something?
Right now, the only thing other than that is the Medusa carving, the bas-relief, because she kind of juts out from the wall. She's the one where the sconce is and where the candle is.
Okay, well, I'm going to hang on to that fucking candle if the floor falls out. Yeah, I'll put the candle out and try to, if that doesn't do anything, I'll try to relight it.
All right, yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. As you turn it off and put it back on, sand falls down, and your companion, the paladin, falls into this little cell with you. As you're clutching onto this, your perception is going to pick up a seam along the carving as well, suggesting the Medusa might be a secret door, and the pennant itself might be a button.
I go. So is the floor still there right now?
Yeah, the floor is now covered in at least a foot of sand. It's filling up fairly quickly, so you can no longer see the seam.
Who's closer to the button, me or the pally?
You right now, because you were clutched onto the sconce.
I pressed the button.
And as you try and push on the button, it does not depress.
I press it repeatedly.
Okay, so Pally, what do? You is you just see Opie repeatedly slamming this pendant on Medusa's chest. Looks
Well,
like
I would like to,
this winch.
well, it looks pretty important, so I would like to go make my way over there carefully.
If he's coming over to press it, I'm going to be looking for anything else that looks like a button or something that can be moved.
Okay. So, give me dexterity saving dexterity saving throws. Opie with advantage because you're holding on to the sconce.
18.
Be 23.
And as y'all jut to the sides of the room, the floor falls out from beneath you. The pitfall trap opens, sending the sand falling down. You find a 6-inch ledge around the edge to stick your feet on. As Opie still repeatedly has been pressing the button as this goes, you feel the button finally depress, and the Medusa swings open.
I don't care what's on the other side. I just jump through.
Same.
Okay.
Do you have any threes? I had my deck of playing cards out in case that wasn't obvious.
Oh, you bards.
Go.
This room is filled with terracotta warriors kneeling in neat ranks around a polished wooden coffin. Between the warriors are 4 aisles scattered with broken pottery that lead up to the coffin, whose painted lids show a leopard with serpents spouting from its shoulders.
Commandant?
Yes. Do you have any spirits on you?
I do.
Which one?
Let me go to my notes. I have Ijin.
Okay.
And I have the
Which is why I'm in this fucking predicament, because this little bastard won't let me make a plan.
So Ijin says, "Oh, I've never seen this room before. This should be interesting."
I have the snail guy. I don't remember his name.
Unk?
Ooh.
Flail Snail?
Sure. I don't remember his flaw down because I'm the worst player in the world, and I apparently forgot to write that down.
It's okay. Unk is going to suggest that you leave this tomb at once using teleportation runes that can be found. She can't decide which rune is the best, though. As she points out, 3 magical runes sitting around this room. This is the wooden coffin sitting in the middle. Oh, actually, let me do this room justice as y'all make your decisions. As you see terracotta warriors standing at full attention.
I'm gonna tell OP about these lifts here, and that we need to get the fuck up out of here.
And as you start talking to Opie, you see all of the heads of these terracotta warriors. It looks to be about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 48 different terracotta warriors that turn their head in unison.
Well, that's not great.
They only did that when he started talking to me?
Correct.
I put my hand over his mouth.
You see them turn back to their resting position.
Okay. I want to give him the okie dokie hand symbol thing.
Okay.
Got it. I comprende.
Yeah. And looking at a distance with your passive perception, Opie, you're able to just see there are 3 basic transportation ruins inscribed in pedestals on the ground at the bases of, or at the ends of these crushed pottery pathways.
I point to the southernmost teleportation circle thing and try to signal go to that one.
I put my hand and I'm just like, don't move. Don't move.
Now, do you say that?
No, I put my hand on his chest and I look at him and point my finger at him.
Okay.
Hand movements.
And then he sees me start cracking open potions of healing.
Oh.
and
Hey.
start downing a bunch of potions of healing
You should hand me a couple.
very
of
quietly.
those.
Okay. The silent chug.
Yes. And then I
You should
put the
definitely
potions.
hand me a few of those.
Yeah, I no. You can go fuck yourself.
You got it. 30. How many is that?
How many is what?
Oh, lay a hands math.
Oh.
Okay, got it. I have.
5 for every paladin level.
Yeah, I just had to do math. Math is hard. 17.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And,
I have-
what is passive perception for Rylu and Oswin?
That would be
11.
18.
All right. Y'all are both able to hear this pretty loud noise. A thud as a massive, hulking body of flesh makes a pretty rapid fall down onto that level that y'all were just standing at playing cards. Y'all hear him as y'all are kind of in that hallway. I'll need y'all to roll initiative and decide what you would like to do.
Oh,
I look above my cards and ask if he has any 8s.
goldfish.
Okay, so for Opie and sorry, I keep forgetting your pally's name. What is it, Jason?
Kevin.
Kevin the Paladin.
I'm still healing myself at the moment, so I still have my hand on this chest while I crack these things open and start drinking them.
Okay.
I did my last bit of lay of hands on myself.
Well, these potions of healing were watered down.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's rare I get to set up 48 little enemies. That's so pretty.
Holy shit.
What is the light situation in here?
The light is glowing from these 3 different ruins. Other than that, there's the candle on the Medusa door. Because you would relit that, put it up there.
And the door doesn't shut?
The door is open right now. You still see sand filling up the room, and it's periodically opening the door every few seconds whenever it reaches about a foot.
As I have my hand on my on the paladin's chest, I look at him. I look at the candlelight. I look at him. I reach over and I snuff the candle out.
All right. And the light from the candle goes out. Now you only have these 3 sources in the corners of the room.
And how bright are those? Am I in darkness?
You are in darkness. They're very dim light.
You feel the hand come off your chest. You no longer see me. You're on your own.
All right. And what was Oswin's initiative?
It would be a 19.
Okay, so Oswin, you get the first response as you see this flesh golem splat. What would you like to do? Oswin!
Is he currently prone?
Yes, he is currently prone.
Okay. I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon using 4th level as a magical cowbell of death comes into existence.
Not the cowbell.
Cowbell of death.
Not just any cowbell, the cowbell of death.
Oh, this is true. You do see this creature is a heavily armored golem. There's a lot of metal surrounding him, a lot of chains.
All right. And then I forget spiritual. I have to look this up. Is spiritual weapon melee?
Oh, son of a bitch. It looks like he took a lot of damage from that fall.
I think it can also be a shield, Brad.
Well, while you're making that decision, what are y'all doing in the room?
Thinking quietly.
Okay. I want to move forward
Yeah, it's
exactly
melee.
1 step.
Um, s-
As you move on the terracotta pathway, the broken remains shuffle around a bit as your feet make a bit of noise as they crunch, but nothing seems to happen. Again,
I want
the snail on you is like, we must get out of here. We have to get out of here. Just get on any of the rooms. I just don't know which is best.
to look where I think OP might be, give a shrug, and see if I can slowly walk to the southern rune.
Okay.
Can I do stealthy?
You see him shrug at the wall. And what was that? Trying to do it stealthily?
I got an 18 for stealth. See if I can get over there.
18 for stealth. You make it very quietly along the pathway. As you make it by the chest, the wooden coffin, you can see it's broken on the sides a bit, and there are bits of gold and shinies. You even see this odd-looking instrument poking out of the edge of it as you move along.
An instrument?
Yeah, what does this snail thing say? Is it like grab it or like get the fuck out of here?
The
Don't worry
snail
about
is
it.
going, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
I forgot. I can't think of a plan. So I'm just like watching him leave. So I'm gonna leave also.
Wait, what about the instrument?
Oh, Oswin, what are you
You're
doing
not
for
there.
your turn? What are you doing for your turn?
So I cast spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay.
I made an attack with it. Does 8 plus 5, that'd be does a 23 hit?
A 23 definitely hits as it cracks on this metal flesh golem.
So it takes 13 points of force damage. And then I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
He critically fails it.
nice.
Oh, I gotta do 3d4 now. 5,
Sure.
6, 7, 8 points of psychic damage. As I said, get on your feet, you sack of flesh.
He says, "Ah, ah."
Ew.
He's hurting quite a bit.
And then I back up
Okay.
bravely.
Bravely. That takes us to Rylu.
I will say over my shoulder, this means you forfeit the game. And I'll use Eldritch Blast against the Flesh Golem.
Okay.
That is a 10 and a 14 to hit.
The 10 and the 14, neither one of those will hit. They bounce off his armor.
In that case, I will back up and pat the bard on the back and say, do your thing.
All right. With that, you are going to see a lightning bolt come streaking in from overhead. This passageway is only about 10 feet tall. So you see a lightning bolt come off from this direction, striking down on the flesh golem as you see him seething with energy as he stands up, taking all of the damage, but looking like he's looking a little hardier from it. With that, he lumbers forward. Rylu, odds or evens?
I'm a stickler for evens.
All right, evens. He will go for
Fucked
you.
up.
And he did fuck up, as it is even. He goes to Rylu.
First attack is at disadvantage.
Okay. As he tries to slam Rylu, he can't get a good grip. It still seems like his muscles are twitching from that electricity. You still see the static shooting around him. The first one will miss terribly.
Does he have another attack?
Yes, he does.
I'm going to cutting words it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that out.
Subtract 6.
All right, so he is not going to make contact with Rylu. What's your AC again? I mean, I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit, but...
Mine is 15.
Okay, and Oswin?
My armor class is 20 because I took the moderately armored feat.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome. So you see his flesh still just seething from that electricity. And since that's the end of that round, we'll go back to our comrades in the death room.
I'm just gonna walk past him and go to the north rune.
Okay. So we have the paladin going towards the south. We have the human going towards the north. Who gets on a rune?
We have the same movement, so he was ahead of me, so he would hit the rune first if he's going straight there.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. As you get to the rune, I'm asking for that final step if you step on it.
How long have I known Oswin? Like, would I feel inclined to grab this instrument for him?
How long has your character been in this? 1 round? Or 1 adventure?
I want to say 1 or 2. I don't.
Yeah, as long as it's been
honestly.
1, then yeah, you could understand the bard would be interested in an instrument.
I would. On my way past it slowly and sneakily, I'll see if I can grab it.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Where's my dice? Come on. That's one of my good ones. But that roll was pretty. 17?
17 is going to be able to grab the instrument as you have found a Canolith mandolin.
Which one's that?
It is an instrument of the bards.
It's the rare one.
The rare one? Not
That's the one that Carson got.
And so with him stopping to get the instrument, that means Opie will get to his rune first. Are you stepping on it?
Might as well.
Yeah, I will too whenever you get to it. Or me, whatever.
Okay, 1 second.
All right, so it's not the one that does the wall of thorns.
No, it's not.
Okay. So
And I suspect that he may have another god on him.
both of you disappear out of this room completely.
Okay. What do I see?
That's-
And Kevin, I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh, fuck. All right. Straight roll.
Straight d4 roll.
I got a 4. I hope that's good.
Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah, give me 1 second while I look up what you just polymorphed into.
Oh, sweet.
That's always a fun sentence.
And it doesn't even give me a picture, but you are now a Quipper, a tiny beast, armor class 13 and 1 hit point.
Isn't that a fish?
You're a piranha. It's the thing
Yeah.
that's over on your right hand side.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, it is a piranha.
All right.
As you and Opie find yourselves in a 15 by 15 foot room, as you recognize this is the one y'all smashed with the mirror in it.
Is he flopping around next to me?
Yeah, he's just you're flopping around next to the stealthy rogue.
Well, he can't let a good meal go to waste. I take out an arrow and stab it keep it for later.
All right, as you stab it, rah! It polymorphs back into your comrade, the paladin. Oh,
Oh, fuck, man, that fucking hurt.
I sign disappointment. Thought I was going to have a fresh meal.
Okay, and now we're back to Oswin.
All right.
Actually, it's probably not too late.
So I'm going to have my... I'll take another swing at it with the magical lute of justice. Or, sorry, cowbell. It's a cowbell. That's right. Ooh, that's a 26 to hit
26 will make contact with Fleshy Flesherson.
for 12 force damage.
All right, 12 force. Ow! Ow, no!
And then I am going to cast... Make sure. No, because I'm melee range. Is he within melee range of me?
Yes, he is within melee range.
Is there a way for me to do hypnotic pattern in a way that only hits him?
Not in this cramped space, no.
Then in that case, I'm just going to do dissonant whispers. I need a wisdom saving throw.
As you whisper in his ear, he fails critically again.
All right. In that case,
and
takes
Brian, I also
8 damage and is forced to run away.
okay.
Did you say Brian?
Yes.
What's up?
I also need to roll out some damage for you for transporting on a damaged teleporter pad.
Okay.
For 19 points magical force.
Got it.
As you see this creature preparing to run away.
And as he's running, he hit this turn as an immediate reaction.
Okay.
Let me read the actual spell to make sure I do this correctly, because it also provokes opportunity attacks.
All right. Just make sure to read it correctly. I trust you on the specification.
Yeah, it's not forced movement, so it'll provoke opportunity.
Yeah.
I know this one very well because it's like the only thing the bard in our Saturday campaign does. So all my shit always runs away.
Is he deaf by any chance?
He is not deaf. No.
Okay, so it would work. So yes, there's 3d6, and he runs away as far as his speed allows him, and it provokes opportunity attacks.
All right, so Rylu can take that up attack.
Yes, I will. And because I have the Warcaster, I can use a spell as a opportunity attack.
Like another Eldritch Blast, huh?
Well, it has to be a single target, single one, and Eldritch Blast is technically 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So I wouldn't be able to
Or
use
multiple.
Yeah, it's a multi-cast. So I'd have to use Chill Touch or Firebolt. And I'm going to go with the Chill Touch.
All right, Chill Touch.
Is that the one that takes away max HP too?
No, it prevents healing.
21.
Okay.
21 will hit.
I think you may be thinking of like Vampiric Touch or something like that.
I don't remember which one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And then do I get opportunity attack as well?
Damage.
Yeah, you do, Oswin.
All right, does a 17 hit
17 matches.
for 5 damage?
All right, you see a bit of blood coming out of the suit of armor as he goes lurching away.
And then I like to scoot back 5 feet.
Okay. You
So
are now-
hopefully he won't be able to, or 10, sorry.
There
Because
you
that
go.
way he shouldn't be able to reach me unless he dashed.
Clever.
The Chill Touch did a total of 10 damage.
Okay, and Riley, what are you doing for your turn?
How far is 30 feet?
To him.
Would I be how far is 15 going along the northern wall? Would it be possible to Eldritch Blast to make him fall into the little pit there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
I will attempt to do that. That is a 18 and a 7.
18 will hit, the 7 will not.
That is a 10. There it is. And that is 13 points of damage, and he is pushed 10 feet.
All right. You hear the big hulking, ooh, as he trips over the edge. Not very dexterous, falling
then-
through the hole.
And then I will run back my last 15 feet and go back into my little catty corner hole up there.
Okay.
I do not wish to be hit by lightning.
Okay, y'all are now out of initiative.
Ugh.
All right.
Anyway, do you have any 7s?
And then Kevin and Opie find themselves in this room down here that's off this side of the map.
What's with the mandolin?
Seems to be a magical item.
I know, but I'm asking him why does he have a mandolin? Seems like a weird thing for a paladin. Did we lose our paladin?
Kevin.
Oh, I didn't know I was muted.
Good happens.
I
Yeah.
figured Oswin might like it.
He is a
You know,
little bit of
if we find him again.
yeah. Well, we know what this room is. We know where we left him. I was about to say, Oswin is a bit of a fairy, so I do suspect that he'll like it.
I hand over 2 7s.
We'll make our way back around to where we left them. And I'll say, you guys will not believe what we just went through.
You're alive! Damn! I was
God.
hoping to get your armor.
Hey guys, I hate to say this, but I think this guy's a bit of a cheater. He's had like 4 8s. And I have 2 in my hand already.
So who cares about that?
So I'm assuming y'all went back and found
Yeah.
the party members.
Yep.
We were almost burned, drowned, and crushed by sand.
And y'all missed one of the
48.
jail cells.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
but our party member's a cheater at cards.
Unless you can prove it, I don't want to hear it.
Room full of terracotta things.
I'm sad
Oh,
y'all
it's a fish.
Yeah.
magic item. Sad y'all didn't get the treasure.
Yeah.
This treasure's
fuck the
about to get
treasure.
nerfed. That's the other thing I wanted to make sure to try and get y'all some of.
Oh, I hand the mandolin thing to Osmond. It's like, I found this for you, though.
Oh, cool! I immediately like.
Oswin, who's
We
your
do,
spirit?
hey, Albert, we do have like 2 or 3 of the. I'll have to look at my notes. 2 or 3 of the like the big name
Yes.
items that we can chain it. So that's
important.
yeah, that's a hefty sum of gold there too. So.
Also-
all right, so I'll say there's
Hold on, Brian. Oswin?
I have Nang Nang currently.
Okay. Nang Nang is going to say, "Oh, that's Shigambi. How did you find her?
That's who?
Shigambi. Joe, one of our pals, just one of the 9." Trying to pull up.
Oh, great.
As
Oh,
see,
you know.
there are commandons drawn all over this mandolin.
What are those?
They are the leopards with snakes on their shoulders.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
You don't want
Okay. I go ahead and grab onto it and.
All right. You see the spirit of a leopard with snakes on its shoulders shoot out and says, I'm here to assist you. Purge yourself of the spirit holding your body and let me inhabit you to guide the way. I could be of much more assistance to evildoers."
Am I allowed to do that?
Yes, you can.
All right. I will do so.
Okay, and as you allow it, you hear your spirit that was currently inhabiting you like, "What the fuck, man?" As they allow-
Can I actually trade Nang Nang away?
We're about to see. Now that you made the decision to allow him to inhabit you, it's essentially failing the charisma save. So now they're going to battle it out to see which one inhabits you.
he's like, not cool, bro.
As Nang Nang does indeed lose, as you are now overcome with Shigambi's spirit.
Fuck you, Oswald!
Do you feel like a little shameful, like, after a one night stand? It's like, you poured yourself out to.
He was a grung, right?
Yeah, you probably feel a little less greasy.
Yeah. I'm okay with letting a grung go.
And since you now lose the flaw of "I won't share with others," you gain the flaw "I never show mercy to evildoers."
I love it.
Well, what does he gain and or lose on the stat wise?
For losing Nang Nang, you lose the ability to walk all over walls and ceilings,
Yeah.
but you gain the power to make 1 extra attack when taking the attack action on your turn.
What?
Well, it's not spell. It's going to be like physical
melee.
attack.
When you take the attack action, yeah.
If only I was a Valor Bard.
Yeah.
Ooh, College of Swords, though.
Oh, yeah.
Womp womp.
All right, well, there you go. As you've got a new mandolin.
All right. And what's the name of the spirit again?
Shigambi.
Can you type the
SHAMGAMBI.
Thank you.
Gombi. All right. And then now is that Pearl of Power technically tradable?
Yes, but not outside of the tomb. You can't trade tomb items. Yet.
They're considered unique.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want a Pearl of Power by any chance?
What does the Pearl of Power do?
It regenerates a 3rd level or lower spell slot, if I am right.
Yeah, and it's attunements, so you kind of have to be a little bit careful there.
Well,
Yeah.
I do have 1 extra attunement to do to mine.
Hang on. So
And
you have do you have 3 or 4 attunement? Do you have an extra attunement because you have a god?
yes. Well,
Okay.
no, it's the Ring of AC, and my god gives me 1 extra attunement.
So when you take the Pearl of Power, your gods are going to battle it out, and you may not have that extra attunement slot again.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the negative of you can't have multiple of these items, as each one is possessed by your friendly trickster god.
In that case, I will not take that.
All righty, but what are y'all doing now? You've got the big gaping hole. You hear the soft groans of
What did you say? Did we have a big dick in the hole? Is that-
A big bit of meat down in this hole for the flesh golem.
Oh yeah,
I completely misheard that.
I knocked a meat golem into the pit. So there's a big pound of meat in the hole.
Is it still alive?
Guys, what you and Osmond do when we're not here is up to you guys.
Look.
It doesn't help that it's still moaning.
I don't know who had the better time, us or them.
As you see Roark rig up from the corner as he stops while scissoring his rock.
You remembered.
No, he didn't.
So guys, we've top to bottom explored this thing. The last one sucked. Don't go in there.
Yes.
I need some healing because I blew my load when we fought all the things at one time.
Same.
Do we need to take a rest?
Can we take a long rest? Is it qualified for
It has
time?
not been enough time, no.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so, but
I thought that we had taken a Lehman's Tiny Hut before the last game ended.
I don't think.
It's about timing.
Yeah, you can only take one long rest every 24 hours.
Yes, but I was just curious if we had already done it, if y'all had accounted for that or not.
For that last Lehman's, yeah, for the session before y'all started with a long rest.
Did we take? Let me ask you this: did we take a long rest after we defeated all the things in that room out of the mirror?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think. Okay, I didn't think so. All right, so
Okay.
can we just take a moment and take a short rest? So maybe I can use some healing dice.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll keep on the lookout.
All right. Give me an active perception roll.
Active. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I got a +3 to that. And that is a total of 6.
Yes!
Can I give him advantage?
Well, if you're within 10 feet of me, don't I get the... Oh, wait, no.
For saving
I take
throws.
it back.
For saving
It's
throws.
7. Yeah, I have a total
Oh,
of
fuck,
7.
a 7?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my
That's
+1.
still good enough on my end, as you are not able to see where this comes from, but as y'all attempt to take a short rest, 45 minutes in, a bit of energy comes surging towards Rylu, the one keeping watch.
Woo!
This doesn't bother me at all. I'm just going to continue my short rest.
Okay. Con save.
You get a +3 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay, I will need that. Constitution. That's a total of 16.
16. Let's see if that passes with his DC. I know it's close. I just need to get your damage dice out. And you pass as you see this. Actually, you didn't see it, but you hear this snapping, this clapping as small hands might be running around. You hear chains as a creature moves forward, casts a spell, and you feel a little down, a little withered up. As you would have taken 10, 20, 30, 36. So you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
No shit. One just went down. Because it's not charging. Oh, shit. Hit the button. No, it's all good. It just shifted. Call error 2. Can you still hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just redoing
Doing the camera back up.
There we go.
What happened to Pussy Cam?
He ran off to get me some drink. I'm trying to find a replacement.
Oh. Damn it. My phone's on sideways. I'm trying to make y'all crick your
Come here,
necks.
replacement. Oh, don't. Ow. I know you're
He
sleeping.
sounds pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one much more.
It sounds like the meat in the hole.
All right, then. So,
I like this replacement.
as this spell goes off, this energy surges down, what are y'all doing?
I'm relaxing. I lean over to the bard who's probably playing his new little instrument. I'll say one, it's out of tune. Two, you might want to, put up a hut above us so nothing like damages us.
All right. In that case,
I'll shout out, or I'll casually mention, hey, there's a caster while looking around for the nearest exit.
I want to stand up screaming, evil!
We don't necessarily know it's evil. We just know it's a damn caster.
Didn't it cry?
That doesn't mean it's evil.
I want to start going down the hallway.
So you start going down this.
Or the direction it came from.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah, it's above us.
Going up?
He doesn't like us.
I guess I want to look up then. Like, what the fuck's going on up
As
there?
you look up, you see the other 3 levels of the Tomb of the Nine Gods above you before it hits a ceiling with that a picture of Asarak's face. Just looking like that, trolling you out. Other than that, you do not see any signs of life, undead, or anything else.
I want to shake my fist at the sky.
There is no sky. You have not seen daylight in some time.
At the direction of up.
The direction of up. Okay.
Whichever.
Did you get that? Did you get that hut cast for us, Oswin?
Can I walk over to the pit and throw 2 Eldritch Blasts into the pit and see if I can kill off the thingy before it comes back to bite us in the ass?
As you look down into the pit, you see it's about a 20-foot drop, but the golem is no longer there. You see streaks as if something dragged itself away going towards the northwest.
Guys, the giant meat's missing.
It's not a problem.
Fucking giant.
It's not cold in here, so it couldn't have just vanished.
Oh, God.
Weirder shit has happened in here.
So what are y'all doing? Is Osmond casting anything?
Yeah, Oswin, you're going to put up the hut.
Yeah, I'll put up a tiny hut.
Okay. Put up tiny hut. So yeah, we're 45 minutes in. Another 5 minutes go in.
We're in the hut, by the way.
I know you are.
I'll be in the hut.
Seems to be dispelled by some sort of dispelling magic. Ooh.
Yeah. Oswin, can you put the hut back up?
At 50 minutes in.
You put the hut back up. I'm not done.
Not yet. Can I get active perception check?
Yes, you can.
Can I help with that?
Yes, you can. I told you.
You did wrong.
Oh, jeez. With advantage, I rolled a 6 and a 2.
Okay.
Fucking.
So that would be a 14.
Okay, with a 14, you are not able to see anything as the wall of fire seems to encompass a little hemisphere around where y'all were just standing in this little protective layman's hut, as you all now hear an evil cackle, but no one has been able to locate the site of it. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone gets a +3.
Good.
Ross will need it.
Dirty 20.
11.
Oh, wait. 30. Yeah.
27.
A whopping
pass?
5.
Oh, wait. 30, 21 for
20.
me.
Yeah, all the 20s will pass. So half damage on a pass. Mother, that's a terrible roll.
Well,
14.
mine is still halved.
14 points on a fail, 7 points on a success of fire damage. As this
What? That's
hemisphere-
it?
Yeah, I'm bitter. As this hemisphere of fire just surges in a little bit around you, it doesn't seem as powerful as
11,
strong.
You say?
I take 3 HP.
Okay, so yeah, what are y'all doing now?
Is the fire still there?
Oh yeah, it's surrounding y'all.
Can I cast see invisibility?
Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to see through the wall of fire.
I can hold up my party mates and boing out.
I would still like to cast it.
Okay, so you cast see invisibility. You still see the flames all encircling, encompassing y'all. And you go up, getting ready to boing.
Can I push my way through the fire?
Yeah,
Ask
you can,
for
you
the
can
tickets
walk.
to the gun show.
Seems like you can walk through the fire.
All right. I try to go through the fire.
All right. So as you make your way out of the fire, you get past it and you see it's only a little wall of fire dome going around your comrades, easily able to walk out of, not a wall of force-esque.
And I would like to. Well, now I can't see invisibility, so I'm still actively looking around.
Yep. And you don't seem to see anyone or anything.
Nothing. I have my own hands.
Well, yes, your own hands, but no any other creatures.
Only your hands.
Only your hands.
How much time has this passed?
Oh, I can also see into the ethereal plane, if that counts for anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything in the ethereal plane. And y'all are about 51 minutes into your, what was a short rest.
An hour?
I haven't exerted myself at all, so it's still a short rest for me.
You just see Opie like trying to sit the entire time, like, relax. I must stay relaxed.
This is
And
fine.
Turn here. I'm still.
I would like to pick up a rock off the ground, and I would like to cast darkness upon it.
Okay.
I want to be like, whoa, hold on. Roak is the rock guy.
What? Who turned out the lights?
And I will walk out of the flames and walk a couple feet outside of the flames.
Okay. As you make it outside of the flame, you see it's a little nicer out here. After about 12 seconds, the flame wall dissipates.
Did you cast darkness on it?
I cast darkness
rock.
upon my rock that's in my
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. So it's a 20-foot radius, so
15-foot radius,
30.
30-foot diameter.
So it's kind of dark down there now.
Just around me. Don't worry, guys. I walked away from y'all for a few feet.
Well, that's fine. It's nap time now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Range cast darkness if I grab that stone.
God damn it.
He wanted to be in the darkness. It's okay.
So, anything else that y'all are doing?
Oh, just relaxing.
Okay.
I want to keep a very vigilant eye up above us.
You were successful in making it through the rest of your short rest.
Awesome.
Well, those of you that did not cast a spell after the point that you started.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
Yes, okay. I don't want to hear it, Mr. New Mandolin. I knew the bard would mention something. He's not even in the room, but he's like, an instrument. What kind of instrument?
I know.
I cast use a sending stone that does not quite exist yet.
All right. So what are y'all doing now that your short rest has concluded?
Yep. So after the short rest is done, we'll say, there's only one other place that we haven't gone down, and that's that circle staircase by that guy's office.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's go, boy.
So we'll.
All right.
I will trail behind them and keep my darkness up for the full duration of 10 minutes.
Okay.
We form like a conga line getting out of here.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Actually, I'm outside of the darkness because I can't see through it unless you have devil sight, and I can be able to see through it. So
one of the things OP doesn't have. Incredible.
Yep. But I'm invisible because there's no other light, so I'll lead the way.
Y'all make it back up to the second floor to the spiral staircase. You see 3 arches that overlook a circular chamber with a spiral staircase that descends down into darkness. Staircase walls are lined with unlit torches and iron sconces and set with niches containing moldering human skulls and bones.
Lovely. I'll start heading down. I won't light the things, though.
Okay, can I get a marching order as y'all are going down the staircase?
OP's first.
I want to be in the front somewhere.
I'm holding on to someone's shoulders.
I'm in the very last.
He's got on my thighs.
I can't see, but I want to be very confident that it looks like I know what I'm doing.
Some very bold thighs you're grabbing right now.
Okay. So
Don't
with
worry,
that,
in the
y'all
darkness,
make it down. What you guesstimate is about a floor, and you see an iron door standing in front of you as the stairs continue down, but there's a door off to the south.
Check for traps.
All right. There do not seem to be any traps.
Check for a lock.
There is no lock.
Can I push?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, the stairs, they continue down without a door, or is it just a door that is...
It's a door on the side of a staircase. Seems like
okay.
it might be access to the second floor.
I go right by it. I keep going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Rourke push on door?
They don't want push. I don't push.
All right. So you past that door. Continue down to what you believe to be the fourth floor. And you see an open hallway. It extends off to the west about 20 feet before stopping on a stone relief. There seems to be a big old S sitting on the other door.
S for Superman or S for
Superman?
Secret?
Superman's secret.
Think of the loot.
It's... I'll just keep going. I'll just ignore it. I mean, if they want to stop, they can stop.
I mean, it's a big old S. I don't know. Kubazan's telling me there might be some good things to fight in there.
Is he really?
I don't know. He says if there's something to fight, you better do it. So, I mean, hey.
I'll go up to the door and check for traps.
Okay.
I give you a nice little...
As you go up investigate for traps, you see that there are none, but it is just a big old secret door.
I push on the door.
All right, as you push on the door, it opens up. Jake, mind helping me clear this off?
Yeah, totally.
I do have a question. As everything is being cleared off, did we ever get rid of the confusion of the robes of scintillating colors?
I do not remember, no.
I know I had it, and I gave it to I think Rylu.
Aye.
Just throw it on the chair. In the little box.
Oh, Jake, you could be a hand model.
Oh, in this hallway.
Oh, okay. I was getting adventures.
That's what the whole game's about, though, isn't it? Throw 3 on those.
You're not
Trying to figure out which way is the front on that one.
As this room opens up, you see a vaulted chamber featuring a 10-foot deep sunken floor surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors, each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear. A gruesome throne lashed together of bone and strips of skin stand upon the western edge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Shuffling about the sunken portion of the room are 3 gaunt human figures in dusty robes draped in cobwebs. Their eyes and their mouths are stitched shut, and they are armed with brushes and clay pots of pigment. They paint walls and pillars of grim and poorly rendered illustrations. You see them working on a battle with a beholder. Upon closer inspection, you see a couple familiar faces in this beholder battle.
Where are they at on the map?
Down here on that second level.
Okay. I'll cautiously go in looking for traps along the way.
Okay.
I toss in my rock.
I think they're already blind.
Yeah.
Yes, but I want to make noise.
And does anyone have Papa Zolto or Ubalaka?
Oh, I think
I
snail.
have
Which one are those?
I think I have Opalaka.
The little bear.
The one that came with the ring of protection. Yes.
All right. Ubalaka is going to speak to you and tell you do not disturb the throne. Do not pick up the scepter. But
I will.
the bear also admits not knowing for certain that either is harmful. It's a real mystery.
Do not pick up the specter. Do not disturb things. Gotcha. I am risk adverse, so I probably will not do either.
Would you tell that to anybody?
I will just mention not to pick up the specter.
Okay.
Scepter.
Scepter.
Where's the
If
specter?
it was a specter, it's a little different. Don't
No,
go pick
I
up
say
the
specter.
Gotcha.
So, and y'all threw a rock down at the little guys?
That had darkness cast upon it.
Oh, okay. Well, give me an attack roll. Are you trying to throw it at them or the ground?
No, I was just tossing it in to make noise.
Okay. Make it
Like,
in.
fuck this rock.
They're blind, so the darkness doesn't do much to them as they just kind of continue.
Okay. Very well.
Look around at what happened to the pebble.
I think it's funny. They look around though.
I will walk around and see if they notice me.
All right.
I'll walk around the edge of the thing.
All right. You see them really attentive in their work. They don't seem to take notice of you. You can't tell if they're ignoring you or.
Can I even see them now that the rock's in there?
Actually, no. You wouldn't be able to see at least two of them. Two of them have disappeared.
I look back at the warlock in scorn.
I wave happily.
Boing.
And you just see Rock boing across the pit.
All right. Okay, I will go down and talk to the one that I can see.
You get close to the throne, just covered in blood. As you go down, you see this artist just intently working on that beholder piece.
Is it on like the little painting thing, and they have like a wooden frame? They're painting on a canvas.
It seems like they're painting on the wall, and it seems like they're painting over an old fresco. Seems to be a
they're painting on the
dying
wall.
scene of several characters going up against the beholder.
Okay. And their mouth and eyes are all
Sewn shut.
Are you gonna
I'll
speak?
ask him what he's painting on. What is his topic of painting?
As he continues to paint.
Really? It's interesting. And where is he getting the paint from? Is it from like a box?
Yeah, he's got like a little satchel, Indiana Jones style, with some clay pots in it with pigment.
Oh, so it's not the magic item that is like the pigment thing.
No, not that one. No, that'd be cool.
Okay. Yeah, that would be.
That would be mayonnaise.
What the
No,
fuck
no,
are you
no.
talking
That's
about?
the alchemy pot jug. There's a box of like
It's like something pigments.
something pigments.
If it's
Uh,
white, it's mayonnaise.
so he can't respond to me. I'll just continue my sweep around the room, and then if there's nothing there, I'll say, let's continue on.
So the beholder scene has renditions that look similar to us, is what I'm gathering.
Okay. What was that?
The renditions for the fight of the beholder. Did you say that they looked similar to us?
Yes, they looked quite similar to y'all.
Boing.
Very well.
As you see Roak boing onto the chair.
Onto the chair.
Yes.
Okay. Anything happen when he touches the chair?
Yeah, actually. I need everyone to roll initiative as you see Roak's eyes light with fury and rage as he has become cursed with the rage of Koragos. You gain 50 temporary hit points and are now going berserk.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Wait, what did he do?
he fucked up.
Nah, you
Yeah,
bastard.
he done fucked up good.
I said not to touch the specter.
There was no specter.
As you pick up
There was no ghost.
Damn it, Obalaka.
I got a 25.
Oh, shit.
That's exactly what we need, a warlock with a lisp,
And you turn and attack the closest creature to you,
which is probably going to be me.
is the artist.
Oh no.
Fuck him up.
You will react first as you
Wait,
roar
Can
into
I
the
see
action.
him?
Mhm.
With the
Yes,
darkness?
because these are the two that were in darkness.
Okay.
So Roak's trigger
Hang
for activating our initiative is "Roar!" as he boings out of the scepter. Out of the
hang on.
scepter in
What's
hand.
his initiative? Because I may go before him.
This is what triggers initiative. Is him sitting in the chair, grabbing scepter, and "Roar!" jumping down and attacking.
Want me to? Yeah, go ahead.
You're jumping down. You won't get the attack roll off yet because you do have a perceptive group. So initiative. Who has the highest?
That's going to be
25.
me. So I have 28.
28. What was that? 25?
Yeah, Kevin got 25.
All right. 19, 18, or what Oswin and Rylu get?
I have
Ryder
9.
30, 20.
And what was that, Rylu?
Dirty 20.
Oh, then I need Oswin's.
Was the
9.
Okay. What was yours?
9. He can go first.
Okay. So, Opie, what are you doing upon seeing this? Roak jumping down in a very aggressive manner to strike one of the artists.
It looks like he's about to strike it.
Yes.
I will run over and shove the artist into the darkness.
Okay. Give me contest athletics. He wants to keep painting. He's not very strong, though.
18.
Yeah, you chunk him into the darkness.
Yep. And then I'm going to rotate into the darkness also.
Okay. Do you take opportunity attacks from getting that close?
I wouldn't have attacked him.
Oh, no.
My intent was on the artist.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's nearest creature, and it would be him, too.
Yeah.
No, you're able to back out. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'll try to maintain. You know what? Shove as one attack. I have 2 attacks, and then I will attempt to grapple him. I should probably have done this beforehand, but hindsight's 20/20. I will grapple him at disadvantage because I can't see him.
Okay.
To make sure that he doesn't leave the darkness.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
I
too
want to
bad.
use my inspiration to help him with advantage.
Okay.
Not that he
with
needs
advantage.
it, but just in case.
The Roak.
Okay, this will be a straight roll.
Yep.
And that is 17.
You are able to bind him. All right.
Nice.
Nice. A hug.
I say, shh.
You're in paint all over yourself.
Takes us to Kevin.
Can I help hold him down?
Help hold who down?
He said he's got him grappled, right?
He has got the blind artist in the darkness grapple.
Oh. Well.
You just see Roak down this pit raging.
What, you think I'm going to stand around the barbarian or whatever he is while he's raging? I don't know.
That's what I thought you did. I thought you fucking
What are you
grappled
doing,
him.
Kevin?
Is he holding the scepter in his hands? Is Roak holding the scepter in his hands currently?
Yes, Roak is currently holding the scepter.
So I want to get up to Roak and see if I can knock it out of his hands. Like I'll take a couple beatings if I have to.
Okay, you'll take 1d6 for falling damage going down the ledge because you don't have the movement to go down the staircase. But get up to him.
I can take of that.
4 points of damage and give me a contested athletics to try and rip it out of his hand. Also remember your berserker
Ah!
advantage.
Oh, I'm also that's why Kuba's on.
13 because I roll good. I used all my good rolls earlier.
27.
Roak got a 27. As the paladin jumps right in front of this Goliath and tries to reach for a scepter like, mine! And Goliath just treats him like a little big brother and says, no, mine.
Mine.
Rylu.
I will swear at the now raging rock thingy and say I told you not to pick up the specter.
He's a Goliath.
Scepter.
specter.
You hear from the darkness.
And yeah, I don't really do anything right now. I'm just gonna see what happens first, but I'm going to ready Firebolt as soon as he comes up to my face.
Okay, Oswin.
All right, so I don't think I'm going to attempt to do Greater Restoration to end the Berserk.
Okay. And as you cast your spell, you see the rage drain from Rook's eyes.
There we go.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I was about to kill all of you.
As we are now out of initiative.
No, you wouldn't have.
Oh.
And
says otherwise.
after I hear him talking, I'll let the painter go.
Okay. Painter stumbles back and starts working on his artwork. Yeah, angrily mumbling.
All right.
Also, I'll be right back real fast.
And I will continue my work around the room to see if there's any other things to be picked up.
What's the holding of the specter?
Hey guys, my god told me something else, but I can't remember.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Hey, no worries. I got you.
I was about to get you.
Mm-hmm. And as you make your way around, you're actually going to find a secret door hidden off behind our little fishy friend here.
Okay. Behind the fishy friend?
Yes, behind the fishy friend. It seems like there are statues sitting in the alcoves of humanoid warriors holding nets.
Who has detect magic to kind of detect magic on this door or on the statue?
Are you
before
asking?
I have
that
it.
out loud? If you're asking that out loud, I'll do it.
Yeah. I'll say, come check this statue out with your little magic stuff.
All right, sounds good. I do so.
Okay. You're going to sense auras of invocation magic coming from behind the door.
Behind it, but not the statue.
But not the statue itself, no.
All right.
I will let them know that. There's a strange aura coming out from behind the statue, guys.
All right. Well, let's. Does the statue look like it can move, or we can squeeze by it?
Looks like you can squeeze by it.
All right.
Warlock could be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but just barely.
Over it.
I will squeeze by it and then open the door and go and back.
Right. As you open the door, the walls of this room are adorned with tile mosaics of a jungle city, intermingling with frescoes of flowering plants, birds, insects, and humans wearing gold skirts and carrying spears and ornate jugs. The ceiling is painted to look like a clear blue sky, and a small bejeweled cockroach rests atop a sarcophagus of black basalt in the middle of the room. A 2-foot diameter orb hangs from a chain above the sarcophagus and is made of a hammered gold resembling a smiling sun. It's just a happy little sun.
But a cockroach, really?
Yes, a beautifully adorned cockroach.
Not even like a scarab.
Is this the figurine of wondrous power, the cockroach version?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay.
The cockroach, it seems to be a cockroach-shaped jewelry box upon closer inspection as you make your way in, made out of gold and set with precious gems.
I'll turn to the warlock and I'll say, "Hey, what do you see that's doing magic stuff in here?"
I'll keep the detect magic up and walk through each thing.
Okay, you're going to sense evocation magic coming from the cockroach.
It looks like the individual jewel itself.
And you're also going to sense rune magic coming from the golden sun hanging by chains in the center of the room above the sarcophagus.
And
the sarcophagus is also going to radiate transmutation magic.
Jesus.
So, guys, there is quite a bit of magic in here alone, and I relay each for the rune and the other twos.
So with like rune magic, you just kind of have to hit it and trigger it, right? What if I just throw a rock at the sun?
Then I will
Hey.
walk out of here and leave you to your own demise.
I dare Roark to throw a rock at the sun.
No, don't.
I mean, looking at my past transgressions, I am going to side with them.
Did you say is it only the jewelry box that's in here and the sun on the chain? Or is
There's
it-
also the sarcophagus. It's
oh, the
a
coffin.
sarcophagus.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a jewelry box sitting on top of it, and above that is the hanging little sun.
So everything seems to be wired within itself.
Yes.
Is the jewelry box trapped?
Doesn't appear to be trapped now.
All right, I take it.
All right. As you have a bit of cracking as it comes off, it seems to be worth about 1,500 gold by itself.
Dang.
It's about 5 pounds and contains 2 items: a small jade key shaped like a crocodile, and an odd-looking necklace with 8 shiny red beads on it.
Would I understand what does the necklace look magical?
Yes, the necklace.
I'll hold it in front of the warlock and say, "Is this magical?"
It does indeed look magical.
It does indeed. Actually, wait. I will lie to him and say it doesn't seem that magical.
Okay, I put it back in the box and I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
What about this coffin?
It's the black sarcophagus.
All right, I will try to check for traps on it.
All right. There does not appear to be any traps.
I open it.
As you slide the lid of the sarcophagus open, you're going to see the raveled remains of an elderly queen. She has tattered remnants of a black gown and an ornate mask painted in gold. Looks like it's worth a little bit of money. In her left hand is a scepter that's clutched with an adamantine head. Looks very similar to the one that Roark has.
I'm back.
No, that's it. Yep.
Don't touch the scepter.
I was just about to touch the scepter.
The specter! The specter!
See, Roark was about to reach down, like, ooh, okay.
Oh, one lesson, one day.
Actually, does the one in the coffin look better than the one that's in his hand?
No real difference between them. They look pretty much the same.
They're like twinsies then. I think I need to grab it.
Give me a wisdom, Roark.
I will say you're more than welcome to do that, and I'll take the mask that is on her head, and I
What do you
will.
want to give me like an inspiration?
Gotta be declared.
Jeez.
I will take.
If
I
you're
will take
within-
off.
All right.
Within
So
10 feet of me, you get +3, Roark.
it didn't help.
I don't know.
So as you see,
Before you do it, I grab the mask and run out.
Opie grabs 250 gold worth of mask, and as you reach down the sarcophagus, you pull out the scepter. And you've now got 2 big scepters in your hands. You're like, ooh, 2 clubs.
I am Barber Man.
Okay, yeah, you've got 2 scepters now.
All right. But I just hold it, casually walk out after them.
And as you turn around to walk out, give me a Constitution saving throw as a ballful black gas begins to emanate towards you, exhaled from the mouth of this yawning corpse of a queen.
You get +3.
Why did you give me these fucking dice?
Oh, those dice are working well for Roark.
No, they're terrible.
I think you know why he gave you those dice.
Yeah.
As you take a bit of necrotic damage.
Not as much as I could have, though. Wow.
Yeah, that's true. 16, 17.
I saw those temporary hit
God
points.
damn it. No.
Oh.
17. 28. Very weak necrotic damage. As you now see gas emanating away from this chamber.
Yep, I'm continuing to leave and go back to the stairwell.
I got the scepter.
Oh, God. Yeah, so y'all make it back out. Other than that, y'all have your secret entrance back out.
I will let Opie know to let me see that necklace again because of all the magic in the room distorting my sense.
Are you sure you said it was non-magical?
I said it seems unmagical, but that's probably because of the radiance of all the other magical items that were in there.
I will kind of squint at him, and I'll pull out the music box or jewelry box, whatever it was, and I'll take the necklace out and I'll hold it in front of him. All right, what do you see now?
It definitely looks more magical than what it was. So
Oh, okay. I'll put it back in the box and then put it back in my clothes.
you should definitely see what it does, because I'm very curious as to what attuned items can be.
Okay. Does well, can you before
Yeah,
you go ticking around with it, can you identify it?
Yeah, do you have identify?
I do not, but you can put it on and see.
I can testify.
Yeah, you can put it on. You can make an Arcana check.
So I walk over to the bard. You seem to be in at least your right mind. Can you make an Arcana check on this, or cast identify? Brad.
He stepped away.
I have to do an Arcana check. I don't have identify.
Okay, make it a Arcana check.
That would be a 19.
All right, 19. As you look it over, it seems to be a necklace with these 8 fiery fireball beads hanging on them.
Nice.
Be a necklace of fireballs.
How many beads does it have on it?
8.
That's not attunement, is it? We just have to pick one off and throw it.
No, it's an attunement. It's just a
Oh,
consumable.
it is. Okay. Well, does somebody want to put this on as an attunement item?
I don't really need it.
I've got enough.
Yeah.
I don't need more commitment items.
Okay. Oswin.
That's beads of
Kevin?
fireball, essentially.
Yeah, it's a necklace of fireball. It has 8 beads, and basically you can like pick a bead off and throw it as a fireball, or you can pick multiple beads off and throw them as a up-leveled fireball.
Yeah.
What happens if you throw them all?
Or you can just hang on to. Well, I think you have to attune to it, and then you can toss them all as like.
It's an
if
8. Yeah.
8th level fireball, whatever.
Yeah, it'd be upcast. So that
But
thing.
is it reduce the number of magic items then?
Once you consume it, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it is a consumable magic item. This will actually be pretty good for those terracotta warriors.
Oh yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going back there.
All right,
Yeah, fuck that.
Does anybody want it, or I'm just going to put it back in the jewelry box?
Oh crap! It's hard to say no to magic items sometimes. What rarity is it?
I think it's like.
Very rare.
Is it very rare? Wow. Okay. I was thinking like rare.
It's at least rare.
Yeah, it is at least.
Yeah.
rare.
Oh, it's just regular rare. I have a list pulled up.
That's
Yeah.
rare.
Oh, I was thinking of the pigments.
Oh yeah, the pigments are pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, that's what I was looking up earlier.
Okay.
That's why I had this pulled up.
Everybody tangent it on the pigments. You never see it, but it's an awesome item.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I want to draw dinosaurs.
it makes like an illusion, right?
Yeah, it makes a seemingly
Don't worry about the
lifelike or
pigment.
something like that.
Worry
Anyway,
about
I
it.
just put the necklace back into the box and I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
You can decide what to do with it later.
Yeah.
Continue on down.
We'll just keep on going.
All right. As you'll make it down to the
Rolling.
You'll make it to the bottom of the staircase. You're going to find it ends at a doorway and an open passageway.
Is the doorway trapped and or locked?
It is not locked. It is not trapped.
I open it.
As you open it, at the bottom of the staircase, the dark corridor leads south with a stone door on iron hinges and a brass knob stands to the east. This is the one you opened.
Okay.
As you open, a workstone column stretches out from the bottom of a lake to a caverned roof. You see a massive lake just extending out around you.
Oh,
On one
okay.
side of the column, you see a moss-covered stone stepway that climbs down to a stone dock about 15 feet below you. Ropes lash a pair of rowboats to the dock's post, and a rusty iron cage wallows in the slime. Held afloat by chains in the winch. Phosphorescent crabs gather at the bottom of the lake below the cage.
So the Don't understand. So when we open the door, do we see another door?
No, sorry. When you open the door, it's a big lake area. There's
Okay.
two gates. Yeah. And there's
It's
also these mechanical-looking pillars standing off in the distance.
It's a dock with a crab trap.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Oh, that's interesting.
Let's see if
What?
there's another Hydra in here.
Oh, yeah, that is true. What about the passage to the south? Is it?
It extends about 25 feet before going to the east. Yeah.
Okay, I will walk down that, checking for traps, and follow it to the end.
Okay. You fall to the end. It goes to the east, and it goes for about 30 feet before dead ending on a big door with an S on the backside of it.
Is this another secret door?
This is another secret door. You're so receptive, Brian.
Okay. Is it trapped or can I open it?
It is not trapped, and you can or open it.
All right, I will or open it.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so as you open that door, it opens into a hallway extending to the north and to the south. It seems to go to the south for about 20 feet and the north for about 35, 40. Your passive perception is also going to pick up a bit of writing down to the south of the door.
Okay. Did anybody follow me, or just like on my own?
Roark boinged right behind you.
Okay. Boing. All right. I turn to him. I shrug. And I head off to the left, whichever way that is.
Wait, is it like Old Omen?
No, no one's really read it. He didn't read it, and you don't have the passive to pick it up. It's like 10 feet down this way.
But did I see him look at it as I had one? Okay.
You can't see him when it's in dark.
I'm so
Yeah.
aware.
Okay, so you have Roark and Opie. What's everyone else doing?
I guess I'll go
I'm
down
watching
there.
from the doorway. Yeah, I'm kind of just watching from a distance. Okay, so
I'll go in.
Yeah, if another Hydra pops up, I do not want to be the first one it sees.
I
Oh.
do.
They're in a metal passageway or a stone cut passageway. It seems to be 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide. They chose not. They went down the passageway instead of going to the open water area.
Oh, sorry. All those little squiggles right there look like water. That's why.
Okay, y'all haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Yet to boing there.
So as y'all sort of stand back and y'all make it up to the first of these rooms, you're going to see a big splatter spot in the middle of this room. A pungent stench fills this pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered with riveted sheets of iron. A wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost take up most of the interior, and a narrow path hugs the wall between the two exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot-tall rusty sprinkler. In the ceiling above the sprinkler, a 10-foot-wide shaft leads straight up.
Does it? Okay.
Should we?
That's what the squiggles are, just all kinds
So,
of vegetation and growth.
It's plants and refuge. Is that what you said?
Yes. Plants and refuse. Think the refuse pits from Star Wars.
Oh, man, let me
If we hit that, guys, that's a good idea. That there's going to be a shit ton of water that comes down on us.
What did you just draw out? A path?
Yeah, that's the pathway that's going through it.
Okay. I'll actually this time cautiously move along the path, and when I get to that little square thing, I think you said that is I think a 10-foot wide shaft that leads up or something like that.
Yep.
I'll take a look up to see if there's anything in there.
You recognize it as the ceiling that Asarak is looking down on you back at. It was the shaft from the last level that y'all were on, where you fought the gargoyles.
Oh.
Oh, so we think if we would have jumped, well, if I think about it, would I put together if I'd gone down that pit, can you just fall through into this area?
Yes.
Okay. All right, interesting. And what is in that area? Is there like spikes or anything like that?
It's the one big sprinkler in the middle, and then some blood and Yeah, no, just some blood and vegetation.
All right. So maybe that's where this thing you guys fought ended up.
So what's everyone else doing as OP goes into the room?
I'm gonna stand about right here.
Okay.
And I will. If there's nothing else in here, I'll just continue on. If there's,
Yeah.
until I get to the next room. Yep.
I'll stand right here and just basically guard to see if anything follows him and to wait for the people to join us.
As OP goes forward, an acidic stench fills this pentagonal chamber that has 2 exits. You're in one of them. The walls are covered with riveted sheets of iron, and the pockmarked stone floor has large puddles of gray slime in the middle of it. Friezes along each wall just beneath the ceiling depict 5 dragons.
Gray slime or gray mold?
Gray slime.
Do I feel like it's sentient?
You don't get the feeling that it's sentient.
I want to make my way down the hallway.
Okay.
Can I? Is it close enough where I can like poke it with an arrow?
It's 15 feet away from you at this point.
How long
Or
are you?
shoot an arrow at it?
All right. As you shoot an arrow at it, it begins to dissolve in the acid, but it does not seem to lurch up as a sentient being.
Okay. So, but the arrow did dissolve.
The arrow did indeed dissolve.
Is there a way to? Is it only that little pool that it's not like everywhere? It's just a little
No,
pool.
just a little pool in the middle.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I'll take a look at the 5 black dragons and and just kind of get more detail of it. See if there's like maybe a magical secret or something like that. That
Okay.
is.
Upon closer inspection, you're going to see that these 5 dragon friezes each have a small nozzle situated in the center of their mouth. Seems like they're tiny holes that might shoot out some sort of corrosive liquid.
Oh, what's in the center of the floor? Can it be? Do I think that it can be stopped? Put a plug or a stop in the.
Yeah,
Nozzles?
it looks like it could be stoppered. You just have to do it with something that wouldn't be corroded away by acid.
Or some brass when you need it.
Can I cautiously walk up to 10 feet to OP?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be within 10 feet of him.
Give him a little aura boost.
Or wherever I think his location would be. If he's invisible.
Yeah, if there's no light in here, I am. I don't remember. Did you say that there was torches or anything like that?
No light, no torches.
Okay. Right, then I'm invisible.
I just want to hope I'm within 10 feet of
The
him.
warlock to light up in there? You got it.
I move on to the next thing. I'll go out the hallway.
What are y'all seeing up there?
It isn't like much. It's a bunch of vegetation and just stuff. Don't step in the ooze.
Just him. Just him. Pass Asarak's gift.
I rolled a nat 20 for perception for this room that I just walked in. Do I notice anything new?
Yes, actually, you're going to notice a couple piles of these trash piles look to be shambling mounds.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just look back and I tell Roak what I can see. If he hasn't peeked inside yet.
Okay.
I remain where I was. Sword drawn and at the ready.
And as OP makes this room, there's a 4-foot high, 7-foot wide iron lectern in the middle of this rusty iron-plated room. It's topped with a slanted control panel. Set into the control panel, there is a golden lever with a star-shaped handle, 2 dials, a red and a blue one, and 2 buttons of the same colors, a red and a blue one apiece. Wall engravings behind the control panel show 5 groups of circles with a small crystal embedded in the center of the wall above each one of them. The crystal under the configuration labeled 3 glows bright green. 3 6-inch diameter rusty iron pipes jut from the wall above the engravings. It looks like a massive boiler room.
And this potentially is like just something to control something, right?
Yeah, it appears to be like a control room.
Or a control panel.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's no other exit out of here that I can
There's
see?
no other exit out of here, no.
Okay. I'll start heading back, and then that way we can recap with the...
Okay. Did you recap with the party?
I
Yeah.
told him the mounds.
Rawak mentioned some shambling mounds hiding in the refuse.
All right. Well, don't mess with them. What about this path to the south?
Yeah, this one to the south.
Does anybody want to go check that out? This way is a dead end.
It's where the bard and the tiefling have been hanging out.
I've been watching y'all's back to make sure nothing come out.
All right. Well, let's go
I'm
down.
still eyeballing with the my new instrument.
Freebird.
Get a room.
Freebird.
All right.
You're just mad the meat wasn't in your hole.
Oh. God damn it.
All right. So go to the south to where that writing was.
You see a really long, unnecessarily so, hallway.
Does it go anywhere?
It will. 1 second. As you walk forward, you're going to see this hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. Up ahead are flickering lights, dimly illuminating a larger hall running perpendicular to this one. Where the halls meet, words have been scrawled on the ceiling in dried blood. Awaken Napaka. In this sloped hallway, there are large puddles of gray slime that spread across the floor of this 10-foot wide, gently downward sloping hallway. Candles flicker on riveted sconces, casting dim light across a sequence of sculpted reliefs depicting humanoids with bestial heads kneeling before a black star. At the low end of the hall, a thick purple drape hangs wall to wall. At the upper end, the wallway terminates. So, little curtain down here, dead end down here.
What does the writing say?
Awaken Napaka, written in blood.
Common or...
Yes, written in common.
Okay. So everybody can see it. And you said the curtain is to the... I can't turn my head around. To the east?
East, yes.
All right. I'll go take a look at the curtain.
Okay, does anyone follow him in?
You know what? I will be behind him because although I'm risk adverse, I don't like to leave somebody by themselves.
I'm not a man to leave someone behind, but I am one to watch their back. I'll stand right at the edge of where we get out of this thing.
Okay, so as you see the curtain, it seems to have a little edge around the side. It seems like the passage extends a little farther behind it.
There's a passage that extends behind the curtain.
Yeah, it just seems to be a privacy curtain almost.
Oh, okay. I look behind the curtain.
As you peek behind the curtain, as one must never do, a 6-foot-tall statue of the leering four-armed gargoyle stands against the back wall about 15 feet away. One of its arms is broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hands curled tight like a fist. The 3 other arms have their claws open in such a way to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door. But that is all you see.
That
trying
would be 9 for like the 9 trickster gods. Wait, 3 plus 2 plus 3.
Yeah, we probably have to put 3 something into the or 9 something into the hands for something to happen.
Well, 3 has
it's not
already.
gonna get a
So it
drink.
just needs the other 6.
I will try to put the arm back on the gargoyle.
It does not work.
I put 3 rations in his hand.
You're trying to put rations?
I'm starting with the cheapest thing and then working my way up.
What can I live without?
I mean, I have an idea, a pretty good idea what it is, because it seems to be very similar to a trap in Tome of Horrors.
Your character hasn't been to the Tomb of Horrors, Mr. Metagamer.
I know. So that's I don't want to go too directly to what I think it is, so I'm going to work my way up the cost scale.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, what y'all's characters doing is y'all kind of see this, placing yourselves all in different areas.
I'm going to put 3 a ration in each hand.
Okay, 3 ration in each hand.
Yep.
They don't seem to move.
And I take my rations back. How about gold pieces?
Gold pieces do not seem to do the trick.
Weapons?
Weapons do not seem to do the trick.
All right.
What else have we collected along the lines of here? What about those jewels that we kept finding everywhere?
That might work.
You have a lot of gems and jewels.
Yeah, it's who has that on them? I don't carry that because don't need them.
I believe Roark has a few shiny rocks.
I do.
And I believe that I've collected a few because of random encounters and wanderings.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all have found a shit ton of diamonds in this place, so we
Okay.
just convert them straight to gold, but assume that you have gems.
Okay.
That's one thing I don't like about how AL transfers monetary worth right now.
Yeah,
Because some of those are also used for spell components as well.
Yeah.
that's correct. All right. Well, I'll say everybody break out a gem. I'll put gems on the
All
thing.
right. So who gives up gems?
I give up a gem.
Roark hands out a gem.
I'll hand over a gem.
Okay.
I'll hand over a gem. Fuck it.
What's the value of the gems that we're using?
Finally, someone asks. 100 gold gems.
Oh boy. All right. I'm a big spender today.
Yep.
Come on, squeeze it out.
You know what? I'll give out 7 gems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, y'all see the first 3
I
gems.
say, hang on, overachiever. Let's just start with the 3 first and see if that
Crush,
works.
crush, crush.
Oh, okay.
You see Oswin just come forward like, oh, I've got gems. Oh, I've got gems.
Boing.
And Rylu and the Paladin, did y'all give up gems?
I gave up 1.
I give
Yeah,
up.
same. 1.
Okay. So crunch, crunch, crunch are the first 3. Do y'all place another 3 in?
I think we're going to place a total of 9.
Yes,
Okay.
I gave 7. We just needed the 2 more.
Yeah, we got that from Ralu.
right.
And
There we go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And on the 3rd round of munchings and crunchings, you see the gargoyle's hand on the floor begin to open up slowly, revealing a magical, a fabled gemstone that you can recognize as the Eye of Zoltek.
I pick it up.
And as soon as you pick it up, everyone give me a saving throw of the con-filled variety.
Ooh.
Oh, we get +3, right, for being close to the paladin?
Yes, you do, and use it. So everyone started with inspiration.
Ooh,
A whopping 10.
25.
Yeah, I did pretty good too.
I got a 16 altogether.
27.
I got a
27
fucking
good?
5. Kevin got a
Actually,
5.
wait. No, I take that back. That is a whopping 13.
So it
Still
sounds
better than
like
me.
you see Rylu and your paladin fall unconscious.
That sucks.
Then there was silence.
And then there was silence as the wall at the west end of the hall slides back, revealing a stone juggernaut on rollers. The construct fills the height and width of the hall and barrels towards you at an alarming speed.
After all this time.
I got you once before.
I'm grabbing the unconscious people and bowling towards the door.
Okay.
Can we get through?
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an initiative triggered thing because this thing is hauling ass down this long hallway.
Oh, jeez.
Even me and Rylu, even though we're
Yes.
unconscious.
Oh, yes.
Right. 16 for Kevin.
Okay.
I mean, I could spend a 5th level spell slot to make this problem disappear.
To make what disappear?
This problem.
Think about that on your turn. I need initiatives. I've only got Kevin and Roak.
9 for me.
Rylu is 8.
33.
And now, let's see initiative for the Juggernaut. This isn't the time to use Asarak's gift. Okay. Okay. I had to think about it. And damn it.
Did you roll
This is
1 or
funny.
something? I can't see the number.
2. A fucking 2.
Good. Great.
Put that in the dice jail.
Going to jail. Actually, I'm gonna switch out on that
Yeah.
one.
Opie, what would you like to do as you see this thing hurling down?
Do I, though? Because isn't there a curtain around here somewhere?
Oh, yeah, actually, there is a curtain back here. No, I'm assuming that y'all move the curtain. You're able to hear
Okay.
this coming.
Okay, all right. I just
Sounds
want to
like
be
a
fair.
bulldozer.
Somebody said that they picked up the unconscious ones, but has that happened yet?
No, Roak is reaching down to try and pick up the 2 unconscious ones, and you can see him preparing to boing.
Okay, and how far away am I from the door?
Huh?
How far away am I from the door? Or from the hallway?
10, 20, 30, 35 at the last diagonal to just get into the doorway.
I will bonus action cast Zephyr Strike on myself,
Okay.
and I will pick up one of the peoples.
Okay. You grab the tiefling, and it looks a little lighter for you to carry. The Goliath can take care of the hulking paladin.
And I make my way out.
Okay.
So I have 70 feet of movement,
Go ahead and move him out along with Riley.
and so it should give me 35 at half speed to make it to that way.
You get there out of the door. That takes us down to unconscious Kevin as he takes a couple Z's. Roak,
Boing.
as you boing out of there with Kevin. Oswin,
Can I boing?
you can boing as you action movement. As you see this shitty rolling initiative sucker come running down. Damn it, such a waste of an awesome mini. As it comes slamming into the bottom end of this wall
There's so much immaculate detail.
and
about
slowly starts retracting.
all these
yes.
skulls.
Yeah.
On the roller.
It's awesome.
If I I just unceremoniously drop the tiefling and look back down the hallway, does it look like it's I don't go into that area. I just kind of look.
Yes, it looks like it's backing up.
slowly at a normal pace, or
Yeah, slowly backing up.
okay. If I look the other way, does it appear to be anything down that way?
No, it doesn't appear to be anything coming back out of the hallway y'all originally came out of.
No, I mean from where the juggernaut came from.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of boring that way. All right.
Very
So
much.
I tell them that there's a control panel. So we have two things. We can go jack with the control panel,
Mhm.
or we can go, do our best sailor impression.
We all said that. I'm gonna go do something.
What do you guys recommend?
I like the idea of the control panel, but I'm unconscious, so I don't have a vote.
He's left, but well, wait a second. I just dropped you on the floor, so
I mean, people in a coma can listen.
maybe that does damage to you.
I don't know. You just want to slap
Roark is cuddling me like I'm a pretty baby.
him.
I will pet you and stroke you and call you George.
No, Pepe now.
I'm going to go heat up some food real quick. You guys decide what you'd like to do. Let me know. Oh, he just came back. Hey, I dropped his sleeping ass on the floor. Does that do any damage to him?
Yeah, if you want it to do some damage, it can.
Well, I did say unceremoniously dropping to the floor, so I'm assuming that would.
Not necessarily. It wasn't. You didn't drop him from 5 feet, but you threw him down.
He was on my shoulder, so yeah, it would be.
I just kind of check him up 10 feet and let him drop.
Okay. So the one that OP dropped, Riley was going to take 1 point of damage, and Kevin is going to take 2 points of damage and still stay asleep.
That sucks.
Bastards. Phew.
Well, but we can go throw some water on him, or go throw him in some water. That might wake him up.
But
So
do
you
you know
want
if
one
I
Or we might,
Or
or we might drown.
Oh, we wouldn't let it get that far.
heavy plate sinks quick, guys?
Oh, that's right. Well, this tiefling would be safe. He'd more likely float. All right, so
Right now you have Oswin, Roark, and Opie still conscious.
Wake him up, just throwing him in the air.
I'll ask my god what he thinks about the control panel or this whole thing. Has he been down here?
He says, "No, I've never been down this far before. We usually only get adventurers down to the gargoyles, and they tear them to pieces."
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. Those gargoyles are hard to build.
You know,
It is unfortunate.
Really manipulated here. I think I want to take control.
So water or control panel?
Control panel.
All right. Can somebody drag the tiefling?
By the ankle.
All right, so they'll drag back around. I'm assuming not dragging the bodies through the acid.
Yeah, we'll go around. This one time only.
I didn't say it was going to be a round trip now.
Okay, so they'll make it back into the control room. It's got the golden lever with the star, the star on top of it. 2 dials, 2 buttons, 1 blue and 1 red of each.
And you said something about a 3. I have 3 written down here.
Oh, 3. There are 5 images of 3 circles written on the back wall. 1 second. The gem under number 3 is the one that is currently awake. So yeah. Oh, and I would send a picture in the group message, but my phone is being recording. Jake, would you mind taking a picture of the control panel, sending it to the group?
Hey, I don't have Facebook.
I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's like if we can get it to Riley, we can get it to you.
Or I can just be an asshole, one way or the other. I am unconscious, guys.
While you do that, I'm gonna go heat up some food real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Speaking of food, I will get food as well.
I just tried ordering Chinese food and found out they were closed. Damn Sunday hours. That one, yeah.
And here we go.
Okay. Okay then. Quite an intricate little control room. Panel set up.
All I can think of is the Matrix right now. And I think I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole.
Go down that rabbit hole.
Oh god. I'm going to, with the party's permission, I'm going to turn the blue knob.
To the left or to the right?
Evens left, odds right.
And as you turn your button to the right, the green number 4, or the gem number underneath number 4, starts illuminating, and the one under number 3 goes dark.
Okay, what color were they all originally?
Well, they're all green. They're
They're all
like green
green.
go light. So now instead of number 3 being lit, number 4 is lit.
Okay.
From Asian or?
Anywhere.
I don't care. I'm not very picky. What's open?
I don't know. Well, I don't want to drive anywhere, neither does mom, but I have an Uber Eats account, so I was just gonna send me delivery.
Think about something that's still open. You know I'm not picky. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out dinner here, too. The Asians failed us tonight. So you see Roak turn that dial, but nothing happens besides that little change in lighting. Oh, wait. They went to go get food anyway. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
What's
around?
Gonna-
into this situation?
Yeah, you saw Roak take advantage and just start messing with the dials.
No one can stop me now.
Here, give me a second.
I have all the power in the world right now.
I bet you won't turn the red one.
Shit, I bet I will. But turn that to the left. Just you wait.
But would
don't
you
listen
turn
to
it
me.
Twice?
Damn, to the left too.
You must not know about me. You must not know about me.
But don't listen to me. I'm unconscious.
I hear dead people anyway.
Hey, Jason, I sent it to you.
Awesome.
All right, what'd you guys decide?
Well, there's a blue dial, and I turned it to the right. And the green light that was on number 3 turned off, and the one on number 4 turned on.
Okay.
Nothing else happened.
Has anybody gone back and taken a look and see what happens outside the room? Maybe it's not something that happens inside the room.
Have not done that yet. No. You went to go discuss Din Din.
Okay.
check. They might go over here. Might have found some Asians. Sorry, lads.
No problem. How far do you think we're going to be able to go in this session?
Yeah. Have y'all reached a decision?
I think somebody turned the blue dial, right?
Yes, and he illuminated number 4 as he's like, "Can I get the team's permission?" All the team were AFK.
Okay.
And I felt the situation.
If I go back out, did I hear anything change, or
Not hear, see, or feel anything change.
if I go back out, does it look like anything has changed?
It does not look like anything has changed. No.
Okay. So why don't you, if we
Someone
take
else
the
said
blue,
I'm
if
right
we
now.
take the blue dial and turn it the opposite way, what does it do?
So what was that, Brian?
If we take the dial and turn it the opposite way, what does it do?
I don't know. Do you do that?
Sure.
Okay. Then as you do that, it deluminates under number 4 and reluminates under 3. As you see Roark say, "I'm going to turn things too." And he turns the red dial left, right?
Left.
As he turns the red dial left, and it snaps back to the center. You now hear a voice screeching into your head.
What makes this one different from the other ones?
Oh, please, sir. Or, sorry. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Can't you turn up the heater already?
Pepe? Is that you? Pepe's cold.
There's no. What now, Gora? What now? I am no Pepe.
I'm in a really weird place here. Kubazan, can you hear this?
You just kind of see Roax talking to himself, looking in different directions, talking to different animals, like sitting on his shoulders that y'all can't see.
What else is new?
But
Yeah.
the light is back on 3.
Yeah, the light's back on 3.
So I turned it to
Okay. So,
You said boiler, so this makes me think this is like kind of
hey,
like water temperature.
since you like pressing things, try pressing one of the buttons. I moved back a little bit.
All right. As you push the blue button, nothing seems to happen.
What's the other one?
I'm gonna push the red
Yeah.
button.
Bet you won't.
God damn it! I gotta do it now.
And as you push the red button, a 6-inch thick wall of iron drops from the ceiling, sealing off the doorway on the east exit. Anyone want to try and dive out?
Yep.
Give me a dex.
Are we
Sure.
still asleep?
Oh yeah, y'all are still asleep.
I can't do
Okay.
it boring then.
So everyone stays in the room.
No, hey,
Hey, no one gets the +3 because I have to be conscious for that.
So what was that?
OP dives out.
What's the dex?
Is it a dex save or is it a
Dex saving throw.
dex saving throw? It will be a bunch. 27.
All right, you're good as you squeeze right under through the door, and you are out of there, leaving Roark standing with the 2 children that are asleep, the paladin and the tiefling,
And
the
myself.
bard, singing them lullabies.
I feel nurtured.
Wait, if I yell at him, can you hear me?
They do not seem to hear you. It seems to be quite a thick sheet of iron.
How much adamantine do I gotta swing right now?
Depends if it's magical or not.
+2, baby.
Magical.
Well, is there anything that I can see around me that's changed?
No, nothing around you has changed except for this hallway has been sealed off now. I'm passing me Ninja Warrior guy. Yeah. But yeah, nothing else has changed. Still got that little pool of acid.
Huh.
Super cool.
That sucks.
Well,
You guys are going to have to figure it out. I can't help you now.
so it's just me and the bard that are conscious in here.
Yeah, it's just you and the bard in there that are conscious.
All right. Well, we've pushed buttons.
And right now the
Where's Oswin at?
light
Is
is
he
illuminated under,
he's
under
on
I'm
number
with you guys.
Okay.
I mean, we've gone through a lot of floors, so I'm assuming the numbers have something to do with the floors. The red dial and everything, based on this is basically me just telling the bard this. There was a voice in my head that said they want me to turn the heater up already because it's so cold.
And
Was
you-
it Pepe?
And now every about 12 seconds, 12, 18 seconds, you keep hearing a high-pitched voice. What, Gora? What do you want?
It sounds like Gora. What's going on, man?
Sounds like he lives with his mom.
Yeah, other than that, what are y'all doing?
I'm trying to tap through the door to see if they can hear me.
All right, you hear the faintest of tap, 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 tap.
Damn it, it's a catchy bard.
And I'll start tapping out instructions in Morse code.
Sounds like someone's dropping a beat.
What are y'all doing inside? What is Oswin the Bard and Roak the Fighter trying to do?
I think I need to turn that dial some more.
All right, which one? Blue or red?
I point at the blue one and I raise my eyebrow to the bard.
Well, Brad?
So the control panel is still next to me, right?
What was that?
Yeah, can I wait? I forgot. Which side's the control panel on?
Right there.
So I'm able to access it.
Yeah. You and Roak have access to the control panel.
That's what you guys over here.
Can I turn the blue one to the right?
Yes, and as you turn the blue one to the right, you see the green light illuminate under number 4 and deluminate under number 3.
How many lit up lights are there altogether?
There are 5 total lights that can be lit up.
Can be lit up. Okay. Then I'm going to turn the red one to the left.
And as you turn the red one to the left again, you hear, Gora, what do you want?
Okay, this one's starting to piss me off. All right, let's turn it to the right. Maybe the bastard will shut up.
And as you turn the red one to the right, you hear no more voice in your head.
Okay, I say if you don't want anything annoying, just don't touch his dial. Just don't touch his dial. You good. So let's see here. Red button, blue button, and star thingy. Well, before anything, I want to make sure that we're not trapped. So could I come over here and try to pry up the steel?
You could certainly try.
Okay.
Athletics with your super strength.
All right. I guess it's not an advantage. I'm just really strong. That's a 19. Okay. So that's going to be 6 plus 6 plus 4. That's going to be 12. Wow. Math today. That's going to be 37.
And you don't even see the door move an inch.
I'm fucking 30.
Jesus Christ.
As you just see Roak, as the stone is kind of cracking a bit on the edges, but the door does not seem to move.
I'm just flabbergasted that I could get that freaking high. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So we are technically trapped.
Yeah, that appears to be the case. As you still just hear that sick beat from Opie knocking. He's trying to tap out this intricate Morse code signal. And Roak's like, the fuck is that? Oswin's like trying to figure out the beat.
I start tapping back.
Okay, you hear some ABBA. And,
Yeah. I face palm.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the blue button again because we moved the blue dial.
All right, and as you push the blue button, the ground around you begins to rumble. Opie, you find yourself in a rotating cog.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like it appears before me.
No, the cog you're standing in is rotating.
The room I'm standing in is rotating.
The room you're standing in.
Is rotating. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god. I did this.
Where do I end up?
You are in the room, the one with the pool of acid in it right now.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that so forcefully.
What, Brian? What? Con save, please, sir.
God damn it.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, I rolled a poo.
A poo? No.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Gah.
Okay, give me 1 second.
That changes the game a little.
As you see all of the dragon's heads rear their mouths open and spew acid towards you.
All
Like,
of them.
I'm in the hallway. When I see the acid coming out, can I step out of the thing?
That's where that portico is. Sorry, it was poorly drawn on my part. That's where that metal door is.
But does the door stay with them, or does it go with me?
The door, you have a sealed off door in front of you.
Ah, shit. Okay.
They now have a stone wall in front of them.
What about the other side? Is that open?
As of right now, no. You see, it is a passageway, but it is currently leading to a stone wall. You seem to be cut off. As you take 10, 20, 31, 36 points of acid damage.
Had to get all the thinkers out of there first.
And there's no way around this out of this room?
There is currently no way out of this room. You seem to be, cut off. And Roak, as far as you know, you just hear the ground shaking around you. You see some rubble moving. You sound like there's big mechanical gears turning and pivoting.
But I don't have a little whiny bitch in my ear right now.
Well, you've got Osmond.
Damn.
I go back to the control panel.
Bird.
There's no fire resist enough for that.
So what do you do at the control panel, Osmond?
All right, so we have.
The light is currently configured under number 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, the picture's sideways. I'm trying to find a way. Can I press the green button? Is that green?
There is no green button.
There's a red button?
Red
Yes,
and blue.
there's a red button.
Everything's red and blue besides for the lever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you try and push the red button, it seems to be broken and no longer working.
All right. And there's a blue button, right?
Yes, there is a blue button. It's the one Roak just pressed.
Yeah.
Who broke that button?
Are they still trapped in their room?
Yeah, they're still trapped in that room.
So right now, where's the red and blue knob pointed towards?
They're all pointed on the center points. As soon as you release a knob, it goes back to center.
Gotcha. And the lever is currently up or down.
Let me double check. The lever is in the up position.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
So you say pull the lever, Roak?
Kronk.
Kronk? Well, there's no Kronk. There's just a Roak.
Kronk! Oh, God.
All right, so you pull the lever?
Yeah, that's like a full lever.
The boiler room style pipe starts shooting out a green slime that starts filling over the floors. It looks like might be a little bit damaging.
Okay, can I push it the other way? Is there any
and
other way?
as you try, it locks. You can try and do an athletics check, try and force it into place.
You bet your ass that way.
Okay.
Okay, well.
And you break the lever off.
I'll break it off! What?
Break it off. And as this slime fills the floor, Oswin, roll me a d10.
That is a 4.
A 4. Everyone in that room is going to take 4 points of psychic damage from the slime.
Psychic damage?
Psychic damage from the slime.
Including those unconscious?
Including those unconscious, who will still remain unconscious, just taking off from their health.
Weird, okay.
So what would y'all like to do as more and more aboleth slime begins surging into this room?
Blue to the left.
Blue to the left!
All right, as you do the blue dot to the left, the little gem number 3 illuminates. Again, the one in the middle.
So it's 4 total, right?
There are 5 total.
I'm going to turn the red dial. Do I hear the voice?
What direction?
Left.
Yes, you hear it.
Okay. I ask.
What now, Gora?
I ask how to get out.
Get out of where? You know how to get out of there.
Tell me again, please.
You've been here long enough. What have you forgotten now? Why must you play with me like that, Gora?
Because you love my games.
I do not love your games. I hate them. No.
Don't you want me to turn this on?
Roll me a d10.
God damn it! The one thing I didn't grab.
As everyone in the room takes 10 points of psychic damage as Roark starts trying to talk to a voice in his head.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you for that roll, Roark.
I just had to try. I thought that was be the way to get out of this.
So what are y'all doing right now? As Opie is slightly melting in one room, y'all are being psychically slimed.
Can I move the blue knob to the left again?
Yes, you can. Now configuration number 2 is illuminated.
And then I'll press the red button.
All right. The red button does not seem to work.
Press the blue button.
And as Roark presses the blue button, the ground beneath your feet begins to shake and tremble again. Opie's room begins turning. And I need another con save from Opie.
That's much better. 20.
A 20. That will pass. You're dodging around. You take half damage. The acid covers most of this room. You have flashbacks to the acid room. Before you take 12 points of acid damage. And you are still cut off, as well as the rest of the party.
Okay, so we tried 2. We've tried 4.
And y'all had 3 initially.
And we had 3 initially. So
blue to the left?
5 to try.
Mm-hmm.
So shift the knob over to 1.
Okay.
And hit the blue button.
All right. So shift the knob over to 1. In that 1 turn span, everyone takes 7 points of damage.
God damn it.
Oh, it's starting to hurt.
So 2, that takes it over. Wait, that takes the 5. That was on. Oh shit, that was 2.
You up?
Yes.
Okay. Area 59 is still cut off.
Okay, then we're gonna have to shift this somewhere.
What is Area 59? Is
The
that
one
like 69, but it's
Yeah, it's Brian's room.
Oh, okay.
Nice little place of some fucketry.
Yeah.
So where else do you turn it?
I guess we're going over to 5. That's the only one we haven't tried.
Okay.
So just
Another con save, Brian. Another
God damn it.
D10, Oswin.
Another what?
D10.
Ooh, 10. Or 1.
16.
I meant 1 as a percentile.
Okay.
oh
16 will pass. That'll be 10, 20, 23. You take 11 points acid, Brian. You take 1 point of psychic for everyone in the room. As it's on configuration 5 now. As Area 59 now connects with Area 61 as y'all are reunited and it feels so good.
Oh, was in he's
Did it turn all the way around? Did it rotate back?
It rotated back.
Is the door open?
The door is not open, but you do see the metal door again instead of just a concrete wall.
Okay. Is the other door out the other way open?
No, the other door is not open. It seems to be only connected to that other area that they're in right now.
No, I mean, is the Shambling Mountain area, is that open?
Nope, that is not.
Okay. Is it there, though?
It's still here, presumably, but your gear is not opening up with a doorway right now.
It's not lined up, or is it just
Not lined up.
Okay.
Yeah, so what are y'all doing?
I start beating on the door, cussing at them lividly.
You hear a little ping, 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 ping.
So I'm hitting the red button. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. The red button is still locked in place.
He broke off that lever. So really, we got this one blue dial. This one. blue
Oswin,
one.
give me an insight roll.
Oswin.
That will be a 22.
Okay. The 22 realizes that if you try and maneuver the lever in a little bit more of a gentle manner, instead of trying to jam it back into place, maybe similar to trying to shift gears and try to do it a little gently. So a sleight of hand to the broken off lever might be able to stop the slime.
I can't shake hands with cats. Here you go.
Nice. He was my sleight of hand.
And while you're checking your sleight of hand, everyone takes 2 points of psychic damage from the slime.
Fuck.
The unconscious people are just, shit.
I will try sleight of hand it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand roll.
7 plus 4, 11.
11 is not enough to wiggle your fingers in the right spot as you try and pinch down on it.
Oh man, that's what she said.
And that was a sick joke. Take 3 points of psychic damage.
Worth it.
Closed room.
Your jokes hurt everyone now.
So what are we doing?
I tap in Morse code not to do that again.
I'll try to finesse it.
Okay.
You know, I
you
just-
see
I just
Roak
used
trying
two
to sleight of
fingers.
hand.
Here we go. What's this, boy? Let me show you how it's done. Well, that's actually pretty good. That's gonna be a 19.
As Roak jams his fingers into this little slit and moves the lever back into the up position, and the slime stops flowing into the room.
Oh, phrasing.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to this nightly session of D&D.
I always.
Woo!
I drink some healing potions.
Careful, those are about to get really rare with those new rules.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you can't-
think you have to,
you can't
you have
buy
to turn
those?
them in anyways. So
Yeah,
You have to turn them in.
you have to turn in a certain amount of healing potions. But we're not going to talk about those sad
Oh.
moments right now.
Yeah, let's. So if I hit this red button now, will this door open?
The button appears to be broken.
God, okay, this button.
And now that it's a little quieter, the slime's not going off, the rooms aren't turning, you actually hear a faint ticking. Almost like a clock, a timer going off. As if it's counting down to something.
Okay,
Oh.
we got less ooze. Let's just kind of, I guess, mess with the configurations to try to get our asses out of here.
What caused the ooze to start again?
What was that?
What was the configuration that started the ooze?
It wasn't the configuration that started the ooze. It was when he pulled the golden lever.
Gotcha. Let's not touch that again.
Well, we can't really.
Well, he can't. He broke the lever off. That's
Yeah.
why I took a sleight of hand.
So we're right now at configuration 5, right?
Yeah, you're at configuration 5.
Red button.
Red button's still broken.
I was going to hit the red button on every configuration.
I haven't tried that.
So 4 red button, 3 red button, 2 red button, 1 red button in that order.
All right. Same thing. Nothing is going to occur. The red button is still just locked into place. Seems as if it might retrigger based on a timer.
So, okay, that's a lot more sense, I guess. Damn.
As in, you might have to wait it out.
That kind of sounds like it, don't it? Does anybody else got any plans? Unconscious people? Been pretty
Hear about
quiet.
Conscious people can't speak.
You're thinking pretty damn hard. I saw you in that ooze.
Hey, my grunts of distress are not related to you.
Good.
God. All right. So what are we doing, lads?
I guess we're short rested and shit.
Okay.
I don't really see any other options here.
So a short rest with a wall between y'all.
I don't know. It's really uncomfortable for both of us.
15 minutes into your short rest, that stone door or the metal door drops into the ground. You now see a slightly burned Opie standing on the other side.
Slightly pissed Opie as well as burned.
Why did you run?
As I drop kick the first person I see.
The first person you see is an unconscious body.
And they both begin to wake up, as it was an hour timer for their poison as well.
Oh fuck!
Good God, guys.
Hey, do we regain any hit points for our technically short rest?
No, that was not a technical short rest. You were unconscious.
Oh, like an hour. It was a good nap.
Nope. Seems like it was a very tiring slumber.
Yeah.
Tiring slumber.
Good.
So what the hell were you guys doing in here? You kept my room kept turning. I got shot full of acid. This damn.
Well, you know, there was this little thing that kept talking to me in my head. It's saying, "Why don't you turn on the boiler?" And I said, "Man, I don't want to talk to you." And I just kept turning the dial. It kept calling me back.
Is that a euphemism for your penis?
Oh, that's what
You
they
know
all-
it.
Oh, God.
It's not a euphemism. It's just for me-formism.
What he knows. All right, plan of attack now that y'all are reunited and woke back up. Decide what y'all are trying to do, because it feels
All right. So, what did you learn from the control panel that you were trying to kill me with?
Well, I learned that the blue dial changes the formation of these giant rooms that spin around. The red dial lets you talk to something that does not like comedy. The red button sticks for like a long time. And the blue one moves things. And don't touch the lever. I broke it off on purpose. So no one can touch the lever.
Adds the on purpose.
Yeah.
It's for protection.
Well, what's this voice that you keep talking to?
I don't know. I thought it was Pepe, and then it started calling me like Grogmog or some shit like that.
Oh, some shit like that.
And that was from the blue dial?
No, it was a red one.
Red
man.
dial.
Turn it left.
Did it yell about the specter to you?
No, it was surprisingly very quiet about that.
Now, is that about the Spectre or the Scepter?
Yes.
Specter.
What's the difference?
Fucking apparently nothing.
I will go turn the red dial.
All right, to the left or the right?
He didn't tell me, so to the left, because that seems like a popular.
Gora, why must you keep doing this? Speak to me already.
Who's Gora? I'm sorry, is this a party line?
Can be if you wanted to be. But Gora is usually the one that calls me.
Who's Gora?
Well, obviously not you. He's Withers. He's my protector, the guardian.
He's an asshole, isn't he?
How dare you speak of him like that? How dare you?
You like Withers?
You can kind of hear a lull voice, a little bit of a pouting.
I says, well, I may not really like him, but he keeps me fed and he keeps the water warm when the gears turn.
I can make your water warm.
Oh God, no, don't be in my
Yeah,
water.
you can.
Don't be in my water. Oh God, don't be in my water.
That's the situation.
Well, there's a whole thing of crabs over there, so you can't be hungry.
The crabs, no, I don't like the crabs. I like fresh fish. The salmon. I love salmon.
Ella.
Never heard that type of fish. So, what do you know about this level, other than the water?
This level, well, this is my home. I lurk under the waters as a terrifying force to be reckoned with. I guard the water and protect the gears.
Oh, the gears. Is that the thing I got trapped in?
That you got trapped in? Oh, I have no clue. I cannot see what you see. Only here between you and me.
All right. Do you know what this control panel does? Are these red and blue buttons?
He says, "Oh, well, yeah, that's how you control the mechanism. It's how you rage against the machine. It's how you orient all the rooms."
We would definitely like to rage. How is there a sequence that we must follow to not be branded by acid?
Well, I recommend there's a certain order to put them in, but you might have to split up to get there.
Oh,
Yes, the rooms always don't connect, but there are 3 of them, 3 big main gears that can connect to several different passageways or rooms. They're just a bit hard to get to all at once. Yeah.
Well, how do we get to the next one?
Look at the configurations. They're all written on the wall. The writing is literally on the wall.
I'm having a hard time focus on the wall.
Says, you must have just been the one spinning and screaming.
Yes. Also, the picture in Facebook's really bad.
Oh. Woo! I'll send you a better picture.
God, Jake.
Hey, bro. That was messenger camera. Let's use regular one.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, that is just configurations.
Can you do it non-vertically this time, please?
Yeah.
Now remember that number 3 connected y'all back to that initial room.
I mean, it makes more sense. I can kind of see on this. There's just really a big glare that is kind of goes. I see the little notches coming out and the little pentagrams. Okay, so I think we got this, guys.
Notches in the rooms.
I ask him. We know the light changes when we touch the blue dial.
The room selector.
But do we? So do we hit the blue button after we select the room that we want to go to?
Yes, the blue button is the activator.
Okay. What does the red button do?
No, the red button, that's how you die.
Oh, duly noted. I turn him off. Click.
Okay, turn to the right.
Yep.
You want to close that door?
I'm assuming I'm the only one that heard all that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will tell him everything that I heard, besides for the red button.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because holding back info has worked out so well. I love this.
Yeah. I might need that.
Yeah. So
when I find out who was the one that was that trapped me in that other room.
All right. So what are we doing?
All right, I'm waiting for the new picture to come in. I'm assuming you're sent a new picture.
Did the new picture come?
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be taking a couple of health potions.
All right.
You got 'em.
That's better. Okay, so we're. I'm assuming we are at the star.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 star. If we. Oh, I see. The little pentagrams have like a notch in the wall. I guess that's probably the easiest way to. Okay, so 2 was what I got screwed on. I think it doesn't appear to go to anything. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to split up. Who wants to stay and control the console?
I'm pretty familiar with it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Roark should be the one up there.
Was that the one that ripped the thing off now?
No, but that was for safety precautions.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I remember that voice. It said, "Yeah, that's a good way to die." I bet somehow.
I don't think he told you that.
Oh, he says a lot of stuff and he's a bitch. So
All right. So we're in 3. It looks like 1 will open up into this other one that we haven't been in. So, so let's do that one next. We'll go back to this area with the trash in it, and we'll yell down the hallway for you to change it.
all right.
Okay. To number 1, correct?
Oh, how are we going to tell him to change it back?
That's a great question.
So did you think about that right before he turns the dial?
Yeah. Does anybody have a message? Do you have to see to be able to do a message?
Maybe someone should get in
Negative.
the between us and relay all of this.
Does anybody ritually have telepathic bond?
Who's got the telepathy by any chance?
Not today.
Nobody has message. Nobody has. Okay.
I do have a message, but
Okay. You have to see them to be able to activate message, or just?
yeah.
Oh, you do. Well, if you take a picture of him and then can you message through the?
Can it be upcast for duration?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Also, let me double check what it says. You point your finger towards a creature within range.
Oh, it's within range. Okay, but you don't have to see him.
Well, it says you point your finger towards.
But it doesn't say specifically you have to see him.
And whisper a message to the target.
Until you find it.
You can cast a spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond barrier. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. We got our resolution.
Hold on.
Oh.
1 foot of stone blocks the spell, or an inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wooden blocks.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, sure. Man.
We'll head off, or I will, anyways.
Did you hear a push the button, Crunk?
And then I turned the lever down to 1. I mean, I turned the blue dial to 1, and then I pushed the blue button.
All right. Area 58 is now connected to 2 different areas. I'm pulling the map out that's underneath there. Go ahead and just put it on this side. Let me see. Slide it on under. As there is another pentagonal room off to your east, and there's a small hallway that leads to the north. Can't draw it right now because that's Rook's room. But actually, hand me the box. Seems to be about this big, leading on the northern end. As you look into that room, thick green gas billows out of a skull-shaped nozzle set in walls on this cramped room. A rotting corpse clad in leather armor lies on the floor, mouth and hands open, grasping at his throat. Wrapped around one arm is a yellow band. Around this other hallway leads into a pentagonal room that just appears similar to the ones that y'all have been in so far.
Is there gas actively coming out of that
It is not
room?
seeping into the room that y'all are standing in.
It is not seeping, but it is there.
Yes.
Okay. Has a yellow band on him?
Yeah, he has a yellow band on his arm.
Is there anything else that is around him?
No, nothing else. Looks like a satchel maybe of his possessions, but other than that, no. Nothing important.
All right. I will hold my breath, run in, grab whatever shit he was on, or grab the body and come out.
Okay. Give me a con save.
Even though I'm not breathing?
Yeah. It's not just a breathing one.
Okay. I failed.
You're going to take 17 points of poison damage. You make your way out. Seems to burn your skin on the outside. As you pull this guy out, you're going to see a little name tag on it that says Lord Brixton of the company of the company of the Yellow Banner.
Why do I know Brixton? We've run across that name before.
I'm trying to remember where.
Yeah.
He wears leather armor and carries a sheathed longsword with a dragon-shaped hilt.
But the armor is survived the acid?
Yes, the armor the studded leather has survived that acid.
That's interesting. Well, I don't need the studded leather, but we'll take it off of him anyways. And I'll take the sword.
And 6 gemstones worth 50 gold apiece.
All right, yeah, we'll take all that.
We pick up where his adventure ended.
Just steal his shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
Well, take his name tag. Maybe we could return it to the Yellow Banner Company and get some kudo points or something.
Okay. And then continue on to room 60?
I'm going to look into room 60, yes.
Okay.
Check for traps. Got to get a layout of the room.
Okay. As you go into this room, 5 teak wardrobes stand against this ironclad wall of the chamber, each with a door bearing a carved image or scene. Puddles of gray slime cover parts of the floor, and the room has 2 exits, including an adamantine portico blocking the passage to the north. Set into a metal plate above the portico is a row of 5 crystals shaped like drops of blood.
What is a portcullis?
The portico, basically big iron door, very similar to the one that blocked y'all off from the control room.
Okay.
And then that's the passageway y'all are coming in on this way.
Yeah.
Off that way, and then there are 5 wardrobes all around the room.
Is there anything else in the room? There's no acid or anything like that?
Nope, no acid. Just the 5 ominous doorways. Wardrobes.
I'll go in and I'll check for traps.
All right. You do not detect any traps, but I do think that's where we're going to call it for the night. My head is finally starting to pound a little too much. Okay. And I think this is a good
all
stop.
That alcohol you were drinking.
Huh?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get rid of all these to try and stave it off, but it has not been helping.
All right.
All right. But yeah, I'll get y'all's experience calculated up.
Sweet.
Not incredibly much for this one. This is more magic item and exploring. So, magic item divvying. Handlet mandolin, necklace of fireballs. That sword has a minor magical property, the one that Brian just found.
It's just a common item. Is there? What do we know about it?
It looks like it might teach you how to speak Draconic.
Okay. I mean, if nobody wants that, I'll keep it.
So my question is: does anyone want the Pearl of Power? Because
I don't think my character would use it or need it.
I would just throw it.
I don't think you could just throw it.
You can. Yeah, you can. Unless you're trading it, it is a magic item that is stuck on your character.
Yeah. So Roark can technically throw the power.
I can't even trade it, can I?
You can't trade it outside the people of the adventure.
Yeah, because it's a unique one in this.
Yeah.
And once you make it out of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, if you've played to your god's heart well enough and y'all make it out with the items, then yes. But right now they're locked in.
Man, I'm gonna play my flaw, but I just don't want the item.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And Shumgami's flaw is just evil must die, basically.
Yeah. And y'all are going to get 29 experience.
29?
Yeah. No, that was just a mess with Brian.
How much?
I wrote down 29.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Do 5.
So the necklace of fireballs. Does anybody have a hard on for that?
No. Not on there.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm sure I can throw it somewhere.
Here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Just craving all the items right now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all the terrible common items.
Oh no, I don't want to hear about terrible items. You got one of my favorite ones
They
from this
add
dungeon,
up.
Brian.
You got what? I'm sorry.
You got one of my favorite ones from this dungeon.
The Wand of Wonder?
No, I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
About 400 experience total.
What about those adamantine things? I think
The long sword is just a basic long sword, but it has the component that it teaches you Draconic.
Yeah, it's common magic item. Doesn't go against your count.
Yeah, it's not magical or anything like that. So.
And it's gonna be 10 downtime, 1 renowned, and I will catch you later, dudes. This was a blast.
Yep, I'm glad that we could finally get together again.
Yeah, me too.
Always a blast.
To the end.